Do not cross this line. Do not cross this line.
Like a
Do
little grain
not
of
cross
couscous.
this line. In the name of
Love.
love. Stop.
Once more in the name of love.
What's love got to do? Got to do with it.
Had to get some Cheetos in me.
L is for the way you look at me. Oh.
You guys
I
both
like
stopped
that.
at the same time.
For
The only one I see. Thee.
All right, Alyssa, we got to stop you.
Man, always
cut off.
singing.
Once you get to
Always
E,
singing.
it's copyright. So if you stop before that, we're allowed to sing it.
Well, you didn't even let me finish V.
Oh.
That's because I didn't want you to.
I just keep starting
Yeah.
over.
Well, hey everyone, welcome back to the Whirlwind Chronicles.
That's what
Volume
this is.
2.
Yeah.
And I guess this is okay, so we have to decide this right now. Let's decide
That's
on
right.
podcast. Is it chapter 7
Point.
part 2 or chapter 8?
It's a great question.
I think it's
part 2.
I think it's 7 part 2.
I think
Yeah.
you're
Agreed.
right.
Yeah, very
Because
exciting.
otherwise, it's going to be confusing.
Yeah. Wow, chapter 7 part 2, y'all.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm like low-key very nervous about this.
Me too.
Because I don't know how this is
Wait,
going to work.
so are we still doing 12 chapters this season, though?
Yeah.
This could be
Yeah.
a
Good question.
Okay, so we'll
Yeah.
have an extra episode.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I was recording the part 1, so I'm going to just edit both. And I'll
Right,
just
right, right.
export them
That's
as
right.
2 parts.
That's right.
Okay. Functionally, I think
Swag.
not much will change except for a slightly lengthened release schedule.
Lengthen.
Yeah. And a buttload of
Elongate.
work on myself.
And an extra bunker.
For myself.
We're all just out here trying to work on ourselves.
That just
Laura's
sounded
got
weird.
a buttload of work to do on herself.
Yeah.
No,
We're all
just-
working on
just a
ourselves.
lot of
That's
work
what I
for myself.
said. I put a positive spin on it.
Yeah.
Already with the...
I don't like the way you just kind of grabbed my knee and shook
that
it.
was
I didn't
gingerly.
do that.
That was-
no
No.
one saw that.
Everyone saw it, Joe. Why'd you do that?
Listener, did you see it? Didn't think so.
Roll the clip. I didn't mean do it again.
All right, y'all.
All right, y'all.
So the genre was...
Casino,
and-
heist, crime.
No, casino, and the hook was crime. Any other questions before we roll for DM?
Oh gosh, I don't think
You guys,
so.
I'm like actually nervous about how this
am
works. I
too.
hope you all do a good job.
Yeah, me too. I'm a little scared.
Whichever of us gets it, we better do a good job.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's a
A
good
lot of
point.
pressure on this one.
Lot
Should
of
we go
pressure.
for it?
Here
All
we
right,
go.
let's do it.
Oh my gosh, I'm scared to roll.
Oh.
Joe,
I got a 2.
Oh,
Josiah,
I got an 18.
Alyssa.
I got a 5.
No!
Yes, Josiah, you got this.
You got this, Josiah.
Oh, man.
Let's do
What do you mean,
this.
oh man?
It's gonna be great.
A lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Josiah, so much pressure.
Okay, so here's a question. Am I allowed to text ideas that I had to him?
No.
No?
I
Okay.
think you shouldn't.
Okay.
Nope.
He can ask you.
He just has to wing it.
things.
Okay.
No, he can't ask you. He
Well,
can
not
ask you
like
like
what-
clarifying questions.
Yeah.
And remember, Josiah,
Okay.
this can be an hour long or shorter, or longer, but like
No,
shorter.
We we want it like an hour and a half.
Yeah, hour and a half to 2 hours.
Hour and a half. We still wanted a full length episode.
Hour and a half to 3 hours, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's usually what we try
It can
to
be a
go
normal
for.
length, but it can be short.
Correct.
Okay. All right.
So you need a minute, or are you good?
Well, first you should be like,
We
that we're gonna
should
start.
give him like
Oh,
the,
right. That's right.
the
You gotta-
normal
You
10
gotta
minutes
get us
that we
into
give.
it. You know, you got to do.
But
that
yeah, you have to
thing.
get the listeners into it.
All right, guys. Hold on to your butts.
No.
No, but.
No, but
No, but
These are the Whirlwind Chronicles. Welcome in. All right. So, wherefore, whence we last left off, our characters were leaving the hot springs, and on their way to meet the tailor in the shop where he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Josiah, it's your world now too. You can change it.
You go to meet the tailor where she was.
She is now a woman.
And yeah, you guys are greeted by a just human woman who is kind of wearing just very plain, just black clothing, and has what looks like a utility belt with all sorts of little things in it, and like pockets and compartments. And she's got like kind of a mannequin, and she's like thrown some and like a rack next to it, so she's got like some garments and stuff. And then yeah, that's what you see when you walk in. And she turns around. Oh, hello! I've just finished setting up. You must be the party of 4 I was expecting.
Yeah, we are.
Yep. The elder bows.
The Elder Bows. Excellent. Yes, that sounds like the correct name. So who will be going first?
Me.
You ready?
Please
All
go.
right,
Yeah.
very
Wendy raises her hand like high up in the air, like that kid in class who just really wants to answer the question.
Okay, Wendy.
I'm
You got
ready.
it, Wendy.
I'm ready.
All right, wonderful. So go ahead and stand right here. She's got like some
right
triple
there. Okay.
mirrors, right, like to the side of the mannequin, and like a little pedestal for you to stand on.
This is so fancy.
And so she has these glasses that she puts on, and they have like the little flip like lenses, like
Yeah.
and she's just like
Here at the wall.
sizing you up with the finger, like you do the corners with the fingers, like the frame thing, and she's like, oh, all right. So I think I have an idea of your proportions. Tell me about yourself. What do you like to do for fun?
Oh.
What's your favorite thing to eat for dinner?
Man. These are such great
What's
questions.
your favorite vacation you've ever been on?
Well, this place, for sure. I love this place. This place is awesome. We're on the beach floor. You know the beach floor? Have you ever heard of that floor? The one with all the beaches? Yeah. So it's
Yep.
just the best thing ever.
Oh,
I just
are
love
you
it so
you
much.
okay, ma'am?
She hawks up a loogie and then continues.
I really, really love it. So yeah, this is definitely my favorite vacation. I've never been skiing before, but I really, really want to try it. Although I'm not very, very good with the cold. I really like the fire and warm and all that stuff because I have fire abilities. I don't know if you know that, but if you can see my eyes, as she like leans in close, you can see my eyes. If you look at my irises, they're like sort of glowing like embers. It's because I'm a fire genasi. And so I really, really love fire.
Excellent.
Ever since I was younger, I was just entranced by flame and stuff. And so I like learned how to use fire. So I have like a bonfire spell, and I have like a fire bolt spell, and I can create little flames like this. And she
Wendy?
gets a flame on her finger. And
I'm
I love-
Wendy.
Oh, and
Wendy.
then the food. You
Yeah.
asked me about my
Yep.
food, and
Yes.
then I really, really love. Recently, I tried this for the first time, and I love it so much. And it's this vegetable, and it's called a green bean.
Oh,
And sometimes my friend Juniper, she brings over this can.
That's me. I'm right here.
And she opens up the can, she puts it on the stove, and she heats it up, and she makes green beans. And I just think it's just the bee's knees. I absolutely love them. Green
gosh.
beans, I think, are the best. I think everyone should
Wendy,
eat
Wendy,
green
is that
beans.
the only way you've had green beans when I do it that way?
Yeah.
Oh no.
There's a better way to make
Oh,
green beans.
Wendy,
Oh.
there's my
All
gosh, I
right.
can get you
You
fresh green
just-
beans.
I
Oh
love
my
your
gosh.
energy
I'll make you them
It's my
today.
favorite
Your
thing
passion.
to do. My favorite
When
thing
we
to
get
do
home,
is
I'm making
crafting.
green beans.
I love
Ugh.
crafting. I love
Crafting.
making paper chains.
You know,
and
I
sticker
love
books, and I
crafting
have-
as well.
I have a sticker book. Do you want to see it?
Oh, we should take a look at that
She
at some
needs
point.
an
But
outfit. You need an outfit.
we're going to
Wendy.
go ahead and
Oh.
start on your outfit. I love your passion and your energy, and
Thank
just
you.
you're so excited. Here-
am.
and I'm very excited to
Wow.
produce this outfit for you. Here we
Oh,
go.
great. Okay.
And she takes out from her utility bag this kind of like large golden needle and a little bit of fabric, and she just kind of like does like a flicking motion to the fabric, and it kind of like dissipates and into like glowing energy that kind of wraps around you and your arms and your legs. And it just kind of like feels warm. You don't really see anything happening yet, but she does that with a couple more sheets of random fabric, and then just kind of like twirls the needle in her fingers like a salesman with a pen. It's just like, and what is your preference for outfit styles? Are you more of a more
I'm
of a
pretty
pantsuit, more of a dress?
Well, maybe a mix of both because I'm pretty clumsy. So something that if I fall over, I'm not gonna just show everyone my underwear. Because I just feel like if I fall over and like my dress comes up, there ain't nothing I can do about that because I'm just so clumsy. And sometimes I fall a lot and I trip a lot. So maybe something that won't rip if I trip.
Oh yes, that sounds very practical.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. All right. Yes, that sounds good. So, what do you think of this? She turns to the mirror, and you see an outfit has now materialized onto you at this point. And you can go ahead and describe what that looks like.
Ooh, okay. I'm going to say that the outfit is like a fancy dress-like jumpsuit. So I'm going to say that the legs they're like pleated like skirts. And so if she stands straight up with like her legs like planted, it would look like maybe a skirt. But if she like widens, like lifts up a leg, you would see that it's like actually 2 pants on each leg. And the pleats are like made of this like sort of like fun, like silky material that come up and like cinch at the waist and just have like a normal plain little top with straps. And the color is like a nice deep red, just like her eyes. And there's like a shimmery sort of material on the top that sort of looks like fire.
Nice.
Yeah.
Love it.
Oh my
Love that.
gosh, I love it. That's perfect. I can lift my legs. I can do so much in this outfit, and I look amazing.
You do look amazing.
Thank you so
Very good.
much.
Of course. Hey, you were just as much a participant in the design as I was.
So cool.
Wow.
So who's next?
Me.
Excellent.
Jude?
All right, step
Yeah, you
right
got it,
up.
Cal.
Step right up, and she proceeds to ask you a lot of similar questions.
First off, don't like green beans. Gross.
Okay, yes.
That's
Green
all you
beans
really gotta
off
know.
the table.
Yeah.
Excellent. What do you like to do for fun?
Well, I like, and he's like trying to think of something that's not pickpocket people. And
Any
he's
day
like,
now,
I
Cal.
like video games. I'm a boxer now, or I'm taking
Oh. Oh,
boxing lessons.
you've taken up a little bit of fisticuffs.
Yes. Well, no boxing, but yeah. Yeah, I hang out with my friends. That's about it.
Very nice, very nice. And what is your favorite thing to eat?
Pho. Have you had pho?
Pho.
Pho? Pho?
Sounds like an expletive. I don't think
Well,
I
it's
have.
not. It's not. It's very good.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
What is your favorite color?
My favorite color? Black. I wear a lot of black. But also I like a green. Also like sometimes like a maroon.
Interesting.
Yeah, or like a burgundy, you know?
Not seeing a lot of burgundy.
Sometimes a little like dark blue situation.
Cal, you can't have all favorite colors.
Gold. I like gold a lot.
Cal,
like gold.
I don't know. I'm
Okay,
trying to
I
give
think
her a
that's-
palette,
That's
Jude.
a good.
well,
That's
she
a good
didn't
thing
ask
to
her when
work
she
with
asked
here.
for your
Let's
favorite color.
let's
Yeah,
get
well-
started. Everyone just calm down. And she does the same thing. Takes some random sheets of fabric and kind of does a flicking motion with the needle as it kind of
This is so fun.
just dissolves into energy that wraps around you. She starts twirling the needle again and just looks deep into your eyes. And just you hear her like mutter things under her breath.
Move on, move on, move on, move on.
Cal is scared.
Move on, move on.
She looks deep in your
No,
eyes.
stop,
You hear-
stop. No, stop. Move on, move on.
like, no.
you hear her muttering words like, yeah, it's very dark and mysterious.
Cal looks confused, and a
Mildly
little
uncomfortable.
concerned, and very
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
Yeah. Okay, yes, very good. She's just doing a lot of like
She's
almost as
soul-searching
if
me right now?
she's like just observing your energy, your nervous energy, as you're just kind of like standing there, like not being very forthright with
Yeah.
a lot of things. And then after a while, she steps away from the mirror. All right, what do you think? And go ahead and describe
yeah.
what you're wearing.
Okay, yeah. Cal is wearing a white suit with a black button-up shirt underneath it, and the white suit has like dark green like highlights. There's like a pattern kind of on the, what are they called? The
lapels?
I don't know. Is that what it's called?
You
On the jacket?
just
the
did
things that are like
general-
that. The collar.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just got like some green, like some sort of design or something or
Oh,
other.
like
on
the interior lining is green?
The interior probably, but like also just like some detailed like not embossing, embroidery on the outside.
Gotcha.
And then yeah, he probably has like some little like ace of spades cufflinks on. He looks very
Nice.
casino.
Nice.
Yeah.
But he's like, yeah, this works.
Yes, I think you'll blend in very well in that.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
All right, who's next?
I'll go next.
Very good. Step on up.
Okay.
All right, tell me a little about yourself. What do you like to do in your free time?
She again asks similar questions. You can go into as much detail as you like.
I enjoy tending to my plants and taking care of the orchard and hanging out with my friends and going to festivals. And I love the fall. I love when it's the fall.
Yeah,
and
she
that's
really
like,
loves the
oh my
fall.
goodness.
She does like the fall.
I
a
also
lot.
really, really like the week of the evergreen so much. Oh
I'm
my
really
gosh, I
excited for the
can't
week of the
wait.
Evergreen.
I'm
I've never
so
been
excited
before.
for you
What
to
is
get
the
to
week
be
of the
here.
Evergreen?
Yeah, that's kind of a foreign.
Yeah,
other-
it's from far away.
Yeah.
But it's just like where we celebrate stuff and it's cold
Mr.
and we give each other
Toboggan comes
gifts.
down the chimney and lights your fire for you.
Yeah. Anyway, I also love that. My favorite food, I don't really know what my favorite food is. I like a lot of different foods, but I mean, I really like coffee, honestly, which is like a drink, but it's also a food, I guess. And then I also I really like shepherd's pie. I think it's really yummy.
Shepherd's pie, Jude.
Yeah. Have you ever had a good shepherd's pie? You get a little crispy mashed potato on top. You got some good ground beef. You got some green beans.
Anything with green beans, I'll eat.
Also, my dad makes the best green beans, and actually, I'm going to make them for you sometime.
I'm so excited.
Where they're fresh green beans, and I can pick them from the garden, and you put a bunch of seasonings on them, and like that's super yummy too. And what was the question?
Yes, I think you answered the question.
Oh,
That's very good. Let me get started. You all seem to really love these green beans.
I don't like the green beans, man.
well,
I
that's
just wanna
because
be-
you haven't tried the ones that I'm going to make for you.
I don't like green beans.
Okay.
And she does the same, like flicking of the fabric with the needle as the energy kind of dissipates from that and wraps around you. She starts twiddling her needle in her fingers again, and then it takes some more a serious tone with you, or a more even tone with you, I'll say. Just says kind of more softly,
What is it that you fear most?
Oh. Well, why do you need to know that for my clothes?
It's just a question to get to know you a little more, your personality.
Oh.
You can whisper it in my ear if you want. You don't want to. You don't have to tell everybody.
Oh. Well, thank goodness.
Wait, I kind of want to hear that actually.
Uh-huh. I don't. Dragons.
Dragons.
Yeah.
Are you telling the truth?
I would like to do an insight check as Wednesday. Wednesday?
As Wednesday.
Who's Wednesday?
Wednesday
Wednesday
out
is
of-
tomorrow.
You may do an insight check. Is anyone else doing an insight check?
Sure, I'll do one. Ooh, I rolled a 16.
I rolled a 9.
She is not telling the truth.
Figured as much.
I knew it.
I don't think Wendy picks up on it.
What?
She rolled 9.
I rolled an 8.
Oh,
Yeah, so you both
Huh.
know that.
okay.
Okay.
But you can see that she's not necessarily
She's just
yeah, I mean, whatever. She's
It's a
she's not telling
stranger.
the truth. Yep.
yeah, it's just
Yep.
a stranger.
Exactly.
So you just say
Yeah.
the thing,
Okay.
you know.
Yep, pretty much.
I don't think I'll need to like ask people to leave the room or anything with this, but what is the first thing you
Ooh.
think of when she says,
Oh.
"What do you fear most?"
Ooh.
Sir Dread.
You see him in your mind.
Yeah.
What does he look like?
Ooh.
Was he a red tiefling?
No.
No, he was a genasi, I think. Yeah.
A fire genasi.
Yeah.
That's right. Wow, I should have made that matter more when I met you.
I thought he was just like a fiery knight, but maybe he wasn't.
Oh my gosh.
She didn't pick Fire Genasi on accident, I don't think.
Oh my gosh. I've had red tiefling in my head this whole time. Oh my word.
Well,
Oh my gosh.
June has a moment. Wait a minute.
So you see this Fire Genasi in your
That sucks
mind.
because she, oh.
What is?
All right, sorry.
Yeah. It could be something that you've not thought about this
Yeah.
whole time,
It
but
could be.
suddenly
I guess that's
because
true.
this
Yeah,
question is
you-
being
Honestly,
asked, it's being
okay,
drawn
yeah.
out of your memory.
She-
Yeah.
You point at her.
She has not pictured Sir Dread in a while. She's avoided thinking about him for a very long time. She pictures a very tall male fire genasi. He's got very sharp, intense features. He's wearing full metal plate armor. He carries a huge
I described a rapier last time.
rapier.
Yeah.
He carries a big rapier. And she has this moment because she hasn't thought about him in a long time, but like has been intentionally not thinking about it because it obviously is very terrifying to her. And so actually having to sit here and think about what her fears are and picture it, she glances at Wendy and realizes that there's not necessarily like a familial resemblance, but she's a fire genasi, and so was he, and she just has this like pit in her stomach and gets very afraid, but shakes it off and is just like, oh, it's whatever. But that's what she pictures.
And she, as she like the energy is wrapping around you after she does that thing with her needle, she's been twiddling it as she asked this question.
Ah, I see. Fascinating.
Well, yeah, dragons can just be, they're so big and they're so powerful, and it's kind of crazy. Like,
Dragons.
yeah. What are you afraid of?
There are things that I fear.
Like?
People ask the questions.
Even asked the question.
Cal leans over to Ace and is just like, she's definitely lying.
No, she's just surprised that you are just flipping the table to ask her a question. She's like,
I have seen a lot of things in my life that would strike fear into many people. But I've also learned to not give them the space in my mind to plague my thoughts.
I try to do my best with that too.
Yes. And now there are very few things that I truly dread.
and she finishes like twirling her needle and steps away from the mirror and says, "Well, what do you think?" And go ahead
my
and describe
God.
your outfit.
That's
June
cool.
like turns and makes eye contact with herself in the mirror and is just kind of like, okay, interesting choice of words, but like it's okay. People normally like talk about fear being like dread. I mean, that's there's no way that she could know. That would be crazy. I mean, gosh,
Justifying
so,
everything.
it's just kind of insane. So anyway, yeah, it's okay. Everything's fine. Everything's super great. This is all in her head, so I don't really know why I'm narrating it, but
No, I love it.
just a
In
little
her mind.
insight into her brain. She is wearing a very dark green velvet pantsuit.
Ooh.
And the whole thing's velvet. And kind of looks like a tracksuit, but it's not. It's like a very cool. It's very cool.
Okay. That sounds cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Okay, guys.
Yeah, totally.
It's velvet, you said?
Yep.
Mhm.
Wow.
Velvet track.
So you're wearing a
No,
velvet
I'm not
tracksuit.
wearing a
Sorry,
tracksuit.
velvet
Okay.
It's a
pantsuit. Sorry,
pantsuit.
sorry,
It's a
dude.
pantsuit.
That's
What's
Gotcha.
the shirt? Or is it like buttoned?
Yeah, there's just one button, and underneath is a white shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Very
So
nice.
it's like
Nice.
night white shirt.
Cal leans over.
I'm
to-
gonna add to that actually.
Oh my.
In addition to what you've just said, part of the outfit is just some metallic elements, like a clasp that's holding part of the like jacket and like the buttons and stuff. I assume there's a jacket involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like the buttons and like there's cufflinks as well that are like a dark black metal.
Ooh.
And especially on the bigger chunks that you can see, it matches that plate armor that you described in the figure that you
What?
imagined, and as opposed to like a pocket square or something in the jacket, there's like a flower that's also, it's like bigger and made out of that same metal. Like it looks like a flower that could have just been made from that armor.
What?
Whoa.
And there's like stitching along some of the edges that's like got like kind of a fiery like
Ooh.
glow to it.
Okay. She is thoroughly confused. And
And then there was one.
And she turns to Ace.
Well,
And
hold on. Before that happens, Cal leans over to Ace while she's like looking at herself in the mirror. And Cal just goes, June's definitely lying about dragons.
Is she?
Yeah. Dude, you remember that thing that she saw? Or you remember she told us about
that's
that
right. Yeah.
dude?
Yes.
Also, I could just tell she's definitely
Well, I
lying.
mean, you were withholding things too. I mean,
Yeah, I
you
was
know.
withholding things.
I mean, this
I'm
is a lady
always-
we don't know, so
Right.
It's understandable.
I'm just saying, she's
Yeah.
definitely lying about, you
It's
know.
fine. Anyway, we're talking here, and she definitely called me up next. So it's
Yeah.
kind of weird that we're just standing here whispering.
Yeah.
Ace, go on.
Okay,
Get your
sorry. Yeah, we
outfit.
are.
Go get him, champ.
Y'all
Guess
look
we are
so
on a-
spiffy. You gotta be next.
Yeah.
Ace steps up and
She says, "So you are Mr. Elderbow?" Yes, that's me. So I like spending time in the woods. I love green and leather and wood tones. I'm going to stop you right there. We've actually we've had something sent in already, and it's ready for you.
what?
and
What?
she turns to like a small chest that's been kind of like not taking up a lot of space, just kind of behind the mannequin, and she just pulls out just what looks like a bunch of folded like forest green fabric, and she just kind of tosses it up in the air in front of her, and it just kind of like fills itself in like in place almost, and is like floating in the air and like turning slowly,
Fun.
and
I
then
love
just
it.
like it's like ghosts are putting these things on Ace, just like
Whoa.
draping
What
them
the-
over, and then just like affixes to Ace and becomes his outfit as it like the pants like come up to him and suddenly they're just on him.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And it is like a very deep dark forest green suit with a black shirt underneath of it,
Ooh.
and the like cufflinks and buttons and such are, and there's like a tie clip as well that's fairly prominent, and those things are all kind of like a brushed nickel with like studs on them that are
Ooh,
like
cool.
kind of like a very well finished like wood
Mm.
color, like a dark wood.
Whoa.
And then the tie is also black, but it's made of leather. So it's cool.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah.
Leather tie.
Wow.
Wow, this is amazing, and it fits perfectly already. She says,
Wow.
yes, it was sent. It had your name on it when it arrived, so I've just
What?
been holding it here.
Who sent it?
Well, that's the interesting thing. There was no return address.
It just appeared out.
Just said a hold for Mr. Elderbow.
And
Wallace, psst, Wallace. The observatory made you an elf.
this lady's staring.
Just like,
Sorry,
Mr. Mr. Who?
Sorry, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Do you know who sent it?
No. Mm-mm.
Nope, she doesn't.
Probably.
None of us do.
Yeah.
And did it come with a box or anything, ma'am? It didn't.
No, it didn't. It came in an unlabeled envelope. Well, except for the label that said "Hold for Mr. Elderbow."
Interesting. The whole suit came in an envelope?
It sure did.
Wow.
It was a very large envelope.
Yeah, it must have been.
Yes.
Wow. Well, thank you very much, ma'am. We are
Thank
going to
you.
go
Of
hit
course.
the slots.
And I hope you all enjoy your time.
We will, definitely.
Definitely, already are.
Looks so fancy.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
June will walk out last behind everyone and just quickly stop. Ma'am,
Yes.
can I just ask, why you went with the metal detailing on this?
You know, it seemed like the right decision. When I do my art, I feel things. And
Can I ask you a question?
yes.
You can do magic, right?
Well, many people have described my work as magical.
Sure. Yeah.
And
were
there's
you
clearly
reading my mind?
Some magic.
Did you read
involved
my
in the
mind, ma'am?
Fabrication.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you read my mind, ma'am? Without my permission?
Did I read your mind?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. There's certain spells that can, make you.
What makes you think that I read your mind?
Well, obviously, I wasn't going to tell you my fear. Because
You
that's
said you
kind
were
of
afraid
personal.
of dragons.
I am afraid of dragons, but that's not the thing I'm most afraid of. Ma'am, just give it to me straight. Did you read my mind?
You know, a magician never reveals her secrets.
That's
She kind of
really
sheepishly
ridiculous.
smirks at you.
that's not
You best
okay.
catch up to your friend.
Do you know this isn't okay?
Come on, we're gonna go to the casino.
We're not finished. And
Do
she'll
you
leave.
believe we are?
And she'll leave.
What are you talking to her about?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she straight up read my mind.
Really?
Yes.
Is that exactly what you wanted to wear?
No,
She
stop.
can
no,
read
no.
minds.
Bad thing.
I see.
Bad
I need
thing.
to remember.
Bad
I need to
thing.
try
No,
and figure out how
guys.
to do.
Okay, listen to me. Listen to me.
Careful, you're gonna fart if you do
Cal,
that too
what
hard.
am I,
Wendy.
what am I thinking, Cal? No, okay, listen to me.
What am I thinking?
Waffles.
No.
No.
Hmm.
I took a.
Do you guys remember? Do you guys remember?
Guess.
Do you guys remember Sir Dread that I told you about?
Yeah.
Well, sir.
Shh!
What?
You don't say it loudly.
Sir.
Oh, have I not told you
Dread?
about Sir Dread?
Sir Dread.
Sir Dread.
He's like
Yeah.
a big guy
Yeah,
who
he's a
hunts
real big guy.
June for sport
Big
or
tiefling.
something.
Let's
Not a
let's just
tiefling.
talk about this later. Okay.
I'm sorry. What?
Nothing.
Huh?
She just kind of looks at Wendy a little bit longer, and then is like, "Yeah. Let's just talk about this later."
Do an insight check.
Da 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 da.
Oh, so fun. Oh, so good.
Oh.
She's gonna know everything.
24.
Ooh.
Wendy
24
has
roses.
been very big, just loud, proud, taking up space since getting to the casino. She has been really excited and jumping around, and she's gotten to the point where she's very, very comfortable with you three. So she's not holding anything back.
Yeah.
She's not the quiet, scared girl from from Astrozone. She's definitely coming to her own, and she's very extroverted and very talkative. And the moment you say Sir Dread, she goes back a little bit to that quiet, scared girl from Astrozone for a second and just watches you for a second.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
And June is saying that out loud.
No, she doesn't.
Okay.
She is very quiet and is like, Wendy?
Cal did say that thing out loud where he said, Sir Dredd is kind of like hunting June for sport or something.
Wendy? Can we talk about this later?
Wait,
She nods.
What do you guys have to talk about?
Okay.
We'll
Let's go.
talk about
Let's
it
go.
later.
Let's
Cal.
go
Is there
inside.
something I need? Okay.
We'll
Wait a
talk
minute,
about
let
it later.
me-
You can be a part of
Look,
it too.
I'm
but later.
focused on this heist
Oh,
too.
Cal,
let me just-
I'm just as confused as you are, actually, but I do think they're going to talk about it
He
later.
rolled an insight to check.
Okay.
Actually, I am confused.
Well, I don't know what you're talking
I know I sounded confident, but
It's
it's,
fine,
just
we'll talk
because the
later.
suit looks so good and is making me feel confident.
I don't know what you're talking
Great
about.
time to go try to
We'll
win some
talk about
money,
it later.
huh?
You can explain to her who Sir Dredd is later.
Yeah, and
right
you can
now,
explain to me, and I'll explain to you.
Right now, we got a heist to do, people. So
do
I
have a
need
heist.
everyone's attention.
We can't say heist.
Sorry. We have
A game to win.
a game to win.
Many
and I need-
games to win.
I need everyone's
Many
attention.
monies to win. I'm
Okay,
sorry. Go
Ace,
ahead.
Ace, you're. I don't know what got into you after getting that suit, but I need you to bring it down like 2 notches. Because it's
Thank
awesome.
you.
It's awesome that you're ready.
I feel like I have a
But
benefactor
kinda-
somewhere. that
Yep.
Just,
But
yeah.
your energy right now is kind of driving me up a freaking wall. So let me do my thing.
You're always quoting.
Let me do my thing, and then we can do that, Ace. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
pound it, brother.
I'm not gonna do that.
All right. Okay, so here's what we got to do, people. Focus up.
Okay.
June, Wendy, we good?
Yep.
We can talk about whatever later.
Yep.
Okay, we're going in there. We got to be pretty calm. We got to pretend like we don't know each other. We're going to go in probably 15-minute increments. We're going to search out the place. Things that we're looking for are any security doors, any back
15-minute
doors.
increments?
15-minute increments, June.
I'm going first.
That's fine, but let me explain before you go. We want to not look like we know each other. We're looking for any sort of secret back rooms. A lot of the time, usually the outside experience games, especially in rich places like this, are not actually the high rollers, even when they say they're in back rooms, they're in back doors. And with this amount of people and this amount of people coming in and out, there's no way that the Queen's jewels are just out in the public. So they're probably behind some sort of closed doors, and we got to figure out where that is. So let's all be calm, collected, and let's freaking do a heist. Yeah?
Okay.
Okay. Now
Wendy nods.
can I get a hands in?
Yeah.
No one has put their hand in yet.
All right, yeah.
Here's my
Here's
hand.
my
Okay,
hand.
sorry.
Okay,
I
thanks, guys.
I forgot.
Hey, and we all look great. Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
We all look great.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you taking a picture of our hands right now?
Nope.
Okay.
I was just looking at something.
Okay.
Okay, great. And Queen's Jewels on 3. 1, 2, 3. Queen's Jewels. Okay. All right, June, you can go in first if you want.
Okay.
And then we just hang out here.
Okay, so June, you walk in. As soon as you pass through the entrance, there is a sudden change in the atmosphere that you experience as the sound level you were anticipating just gets cut in half.
Ooh.
And there are maybe half the people that it looked like was from the outside.
Oh.
This place is drastically less busy than it looked like outside of the entrance.
Ooh. Okay.
But there are still people. They're
Okay.
still playing games. There are still, machines, but it's just like, could have sworn that card table was
Like when I looked in through the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
and it's like I'm not even gonna have you roll because it's so obvious.
Uh-huh.
Like it's such a big, open, inviting entrance, and you walk in, it's just like, oh, huh.
Weird. Okay. Okay. I'll walk in and I'm not like beelining, but I'm going to walk towards where it seems like the Queen's Jewels game or whatever it is if there I think we thought
Okay. So go
Yeah.
ahead and roll.
Yeah, we knew where it was. It
yeah.
was on a map.
Yeah. So based on the layout that you're thinking, where did we say it was?
Like in the middle of the room,
Like in the middle of the
Yeah,
room.
the Queen's Jewels game
Okay.
is in the middle of the room.
So as you make your way in that direction, go ahead and roll a. Are you just like beelining straight there, or are you like looking around?
I'm looking around. I'm
Okay.
trying not to look like I'm beelining straight there.
Okay. Roll a perception check. Okay. Yeah, as you're making your way there, it just looks like what you were expecting from the casino, but it's just, emptier, and just less people. And eventually you do find the machine. And it's there, and it says the Queen's Jewels.
Oh, it's a machine.
Yeah.
What did we say it was?
No,
We
didn't
didn't say
know.
it was
No,
anything.
so it's a machine. You can
I
decide.
said it was a game and it was unspecified.
Yeah, so it's all you.
Just
Okay.
remember,
So
we
it
have
could be
to
any type
steal
of
the
game.
Queen's Jewels.
Oh, gotcha. All right, so you
That's
you
the
walk
wording.
in.
That is the wording of the book.
But you
Okay.
can interpret that as you will.
Okay, so there is, you walk in and there's one of these games. It's like one of those it's like a low round table with like a spherical
on
dome that's
Yeah.
see through, and on it you just see what looks like a complicated like kind of game board layout.
Okay.
And there are like 4 clearly defined places to sit, like little stools that are bolted into the floor.
Okay.
And it just there's nothing to like interact with really that you can see. There's like no buttons or anything, but it just looks like it's like if you see a board game for the first time that you've never heard of before, and you don't know what it's called,
Yeah.
so you have no context. You're just like, what am I looking at?
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Okay.
And it says there's like a sign over the whole thing that just says the Queen's Jewels.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, she's gonna... Is there like a bar or anything like that here?
Yes. So there's a bar, like as soon as you entered, like on the right, there was a bar that's kind of like the main side of it is facing away from the door. It's like parallel with the entrance. So it's almost like you go around the corner to go to a bar area. And then there are like as you're looking around, I'll say you see like a couple of like mini bars and server stations, that sort of thing.
I'll go over to like the main bar where I see like a bartender. Hello.
Well, hello there.
How are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing just fine. Thank you for asking. And what's your name?
Oh, my name is Titus.
Titus. It's a pleasure to meet you, Titus. My name is Juniper. And this is my first time in your casino.
Oh, well, welcome to the casino.
Thank you. Thank you. And I was just curious. I have 2 questions for you, actually. And I like to do this every time I go to, like, new places. 1, what is your favorite drink that you make? And 2, what is your favorite game in the place?
Ooh, very interesting. Normally I ask questions about people's favorite drinks, so this is kind of a backwards conversation. as it were.
I love to do that.
My favorite drink to make is something called a Lost at Sea.
Oh, what's in that?
Oh, it's just whatever beer I can find. Poured
That's
into a
pretty
cup.
Oh, that's nice.
And it's better if you don't know what the beer's called.
You know what? I'll take one.
Excellent.
How,
Look
wait.
over there.
She'll look over there. Wait, I have to ask you a question first.
Oh yeah, sure. You turn around and he's just putting a glass of beer in front of you.
Oh, well, I was going to say, how much is it? How much is it?
Is that your meta bird?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be 7.
Oh, can I charge the room? Do you do that here?
What's your room number?
Shoot me out a room number.
Question.
It is a specific room number. Remember?
There's no well,
Yeah, we
and
do.
it's okay because June wouldn't remember.
No, we have. Oh, well, we do have it written down.
Yes, but June would probably not.
Roll a history check.
Oh,
It has been
Says the bartender.
it has been like what, 2 hours?
room.
That wasn't the bartender. That was Josiah in a pirate voice.
Floor 8, room 63. I think.
I mean, I rolled a 24.
I think because it was the last 3 digits of our universe,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Wait, what was
I
it
rolled
again?
I rolled a.
Floor 8, room 63.
I rolled a dirty 20.
Okay. All right.
So I remember.
Huh? Yeah.
What was
Yeah.
it?
Floor 8, room 63.
Room 63.
63. And then he kind of takes like a leather bound book and just kind of like flips through it for a second. Ah, yes. Okay. Good. So I'll just put that on the tab. There you go.
Thank you so much for the Lost at Sea. And then my second question: what is your favorite game?
My favorite game to play.
Here, like in this
Here.
casino.
My favorite is probably the Kraken's Dawn.
Ah, you're into the sea motifs.
I've spent a lot of time at sea.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay. What do you know about the game? The Queen's Jewels game. I've never seen that game before.
The Queen's Jewels. Oh, it's a complicated game. I've not quite wrapped my head around it myself.
Ah.
But I've seen people play it. It looks like it takes a little while, and it doesn't. It lacks a lot of the lights and sounds and bells and whistles that a lot of the newer games have. But it has a
Sure.
history as being one of the first games that was installed here.
Oh, wow.
You see, as it goes, the person who opened up the casino, this was their first casino. And, well, their definition of what was a fun game didn't really match the casino expectations, as it were.
Sure.
So, for lack of a better description, it's a board game.
Oh, a board game. Well, that's kind of cool. Do you win the Queen's Jewels or something? Are there actual jewels involved?
There is a prize. but
if you win.
it's only been rumored because honestly, not many people win the game.
So is it like you're all playing together as a team against the game, or are you playing against each other?
The game, from what I've heard, the game gives the instructions, and I don't really know what that means, but that's the only description I've been given.
That sounds very interesting. I might have to play that.
It sounds like too much of a hassle. I prefer
Well, that's fair.
the Kraken's Dawn.
Well, I think I'll start with that. I'm going to go play the Kraken's Dawn. Thank you so much, Mr. Titus.
You're welcome.
And she's going to go and play the Kraken's Dawn.
All right. So you turn around and head over to the Kraken's Dawn. Who's going in next?
I feel like Cal would
All
after
right.
that somewhat awkward interaction, or at least somewhat noticing the two of them just being
Uh-huh.
weird. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go check on June and see what's going on. You guys just again wait 15 minutes, and one of you guys come in, and then the other one 15 more minutes. Cool.
All right. Cool.
Great. And
Wendy
I'm gonna walk
nods.
in.
All right. So you go ahead and walk in. And same thing, immediate switch of vibe as you notice it's about half as busy as it looked from the outside. What's your approach as you enter?
Yeah, I mean, Cal's going to walk around very nonchalantly, look at everything, like all the games, but also just kind of peep any exit doors, any doors that employees seem to be coming in and out of,
Mhm.
even like any sort of like waiters or waitresses to serve people drinks. And when those doors open, trying to like peep behind like what might be in there. He's looking for, as someone who's come from this kind of world, and has an uncle who probably owns some sort of, or probably runs some sort of underground poker game or something. just like has an idea, like he explained, that probably if there's something super expensive, a lot of the times, in his world at least, it's not public. And so he doesn't know if that's the case. Maybe it is just a game, but that's kind of what he's looking for.
Gotcha. So just like really textbook case in this place.
Yeah, very much so.
Yep. You walk in very confidently, darting your eyes around, getting the information you can, not being very nonchalant. Actually.
Yeah, little nonchalant.
Yeah,
actually.
not a lot of chalant.
There's not a whole lot of chalant.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Ooh, pretty good. 19.
19. Yep. So yeah, you immediately note the kind of like weird change in energy, the unexpected lack of people in the room. And
How big is this room?
the room is still the same size it looked like as
So,
you
like,
were entering.
pretty big?
So pretty big, and has the appropriate amount of machines and games for a casino of this size.
Sure. It's just not.
But definitely not as busy as it looked from and sounded from the
Got it.
outside. You notice though that the level of security matches the expectation. So it's like kind of a weird like guard to customer ratio. But
Like there's more guards?
yeah, like it feels at first like a high security presence, but then you kind of like realize that it's because like it's just emptier than is ideal, but they still like staff it fully, regardless of the level of business. They're not like cutting people and sending them home early.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I could ask a lot of questions. Does it seem like there's a lot more security on one side of the room / near any specific doors? Any guarded areas?
Gotcha. Every door, like, you know, the building is up to code, so there are exits that are labeled. And there is a guard, like near every exit. And they kind of actually have, like a small little podium, almost like a host would at a restaurant. So they're kind of like, they are security. You can see earpieces, but they do look prepared to engage with guests for more kind of like directional or just practical, like administrative stuff as well. You do see a door that one guard is coming out of as another one goes in, and it's just labeled staff only.
Okay. Do I see the game, I assume? I find the Queen's Jewels? I'll probably
Yeah, as you
walk over
continue
that way.
walking in the same direction that you expect it to be, you do see it. And you see that same game
Yeah.
that June saw.
And then I'll look for June, but I won't I won't walk up to her / make a lot of eye contact or anything.
Gotcha.
Just spot where she is.
Yeah. So
Do I see him come in?
I'll say at this point, you've probably been gone from that bar for a couple of minutes as you're walking to the Kraken's Dawn. So you'll have probably just made it to that game as Cal makes it to this game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So if you're looking for June with that 19, you might see her in the distance.
Okay.
Just kind of
Yeah, I
checking
just
out
wanna
that
know
one
where
game.
she is.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna just sit down at the Queen's Jewels and try and see if I can figure out how to play it.
All right.
If I see, like, I'm gonna keep looking around for people, and if I see him sit down, I'm gonna go over to him.
Okay. Your game is gonna be against the wall. It's not part of like a station of games because it's like one
Okay.
individual thing.
Okay.
So
I don't see
you
him.
won't be facing him when he settles there.
All right, then
Yeah.
I will play the game.
All right. And then as you sit down and look at that, again, you see the same thing. It's like this game board that you have no context for. There don't appear to be any buttons or switches, or like token intakes, anything like that. There's a row of 4 candles that you kind of see as it's like a 3D element to that game board.
Okay.
Like how you can have like some
Yep.
like actual objects involved, like Mousetrap in a sense.
Uh-huh.
Like you can have actual physical objects. So there are like 4 like tiny little candles,
But it's all under this like glass dome
and it's all
thing,
under
right?
a glass dome. Correct. And you sit down, and as you look around, you see these 4 candles, and one of them is lit.
Okay. As I sit down, does it light, or they were already lit? It was already lit.
Yeah, it lit when you sit down.
Okay. Interesting. So I'll see that and then stand up and just kind of go walk around and look at other games. Like I'm interested in them. Not going to play them all, but just kind of interested. And
Okay.
slowly make my way over to the corner where Juniper is. Still trying to not be, to have nonchalant.
Continuing your chalantless jaunt.
Ah.
If you will, yes.
I
A
will.
chalantless jaunt.
I will.
Roll me, just another perception check.
Ooh, another 19.
Yeah, as you get up, the candle just snuffs
Yeah.
out.
Okay.
And you, you find June very quickly and just walk straight there.
Oh, hey, Cal.
Yeah.
Hello, ma'am.
Oh,
This isn't working. I think we need to play the game.
I think so too.
I sat down and a candle lit inside of
Oh,
there.
I haven't sat there yet. Okay, we should play it.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
I think you're. I
that
think
might
I'm
be
right.
like maybe just have to play the game and that's the whole thing.
Yeah, but then we might have to steal something. But honestly,
But honestly, maybe winning it is like I
Stealing
don't know.
the
Maybe
game?
that's
Yeah.
like the like mechanics of the game.
yeah,
Are you good at board games?
I'm okay. I'm,
I don't
I'm kind
play
of
a
middle
lot
of
of
the
board
pack.
games.
I play chess a lot, and checkers.
So strategy. you
It's been
got
like
some.
family tradition. A lot of
I've
chess.
played Go Fish before.
Okay, well, it's a little more. It's probably going to be more complicated than Go Fish, but maybe it's not. I think we should just honestly just go get Wendy and Ace and just be like, hey, I think we just need to play a board game.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. And then, if we really need to and have to steal it for some reason, we just grab it and run as fast as we can.
Interesting.
Just all as friends. And we go down with each other if it happens.
All right. All right, let's go get
That won't happen.
Oh, wait. I'll just send them a message. I point my finger towards them.
They're like right through that door right there, that
I know.
hallway right there.
I know. Am I wrong about this? No, I'm right about this. I was like, is this the wrong character that can do that? Sorry. I'll point my finger and just go, Wendy. Hi.
Wendy, are you okay?
I need to learn how to do this.
Okay, remember you can respond to
Wendy.
her. Remember you can respond.
Wendy,
No,
Wendy,
just talk.
you can't read my mind.
Oh,
Just
sorry.
talk, just talk.
I'm talking. Can
Yes,
you hear
of
me?
course I
Yes, I can
Juniper,
hear you.
can you hear
Juniper.
Hey, Wendy.
me? Yeah.
You just have to talk normally, or you can just think actually, and I think it works.
This is so cool.
Okay.
I need to learn.
Okay.
Wendy,
Can
Wendy,
you tell
are
Ace
you
to come
okay?
in here?
Oh, sorry. I'm talking to June.
Oh, thank goodness. I
Wendy, get
was
Ace.
very concerned for a
Get
second.
Ace and
just
come
saw
in
me
here.
talking to myself and just got confused. Sorry, what? Getting in there? Oh, Ace, we gotta go in there.
It's not an emergency, but come on.
All right, let's go.
Is it bad?
No. Oh no, maybe
Not
it is.
an emergency.
We're coming. Don't worry. Oh, we run in.
I think they're running.
Are you kidding me?
I didn't mean. I just was. She's very confused by this whole spell thing that I can do.
June, I'm coming.
Oh my God.
Falls,
She just
trips, and falls
Oh.
to the ground.
Oh.
Ooh, good thing she's wearing
Okay.
a jumpsuit.
I run in right after her, see her trip, and Ace just kind of like
Steps
looks
over
around.
her.
No, he looks around and just like immediately just sees the difference in the energy and just is like, oh. And then kind of helps Gwendolyn up. Okay, let's be quiet. Let's be quiet.
Ow.
Hey, let's just relax.
Guys,
I
We're gonna
told you I'd trip.
Slow and calm.
June will walk over. Hey guys,
What's
you
wrong?
okay? Well, nothing's wrong. Nothing's
Oh.
wrong. We just realized that you should just come in. We think
Oh.
it might be a game,
I think we just need to play a game.
Oh, that's
like
fun.
a board game. Have you played many board games, Wendy?
Wow, look, I didn't even rip this. This is awesome.
That's
this
a
is
nice
the
jumpsuit.
best jumpsuit ever. I'm
Ace,
probably
do you
gonna
play
wear this
board
all the
games?
time.
I've
I've never played a
I'm-
board game in my life.
Oh, wow.
played chess and I've beat Cal.
Oh, that's true.
There was 2 arcade games that I could play for the first 2 years at our Astrozone before they died.
Oh.
So for those 2 years, I got really, really good at Pac-Man.
Pac-Man? What's Pac-Man?
Pac-Man.
Does he
Back-
just have a large
back-
chest or
Back-Man.
Back-Man?
Pac-Man.
I think
Is that what you say
the
when
2 games were Pac-Man and Back-Man?
there's Pac-Man, and then if Pac-Man gets too close, you say Back-Man?
Oh, Back-Man's the villain of Pac-Man.
No, it's just it's a command.
It was the same game with 2 different
Pac-Man.
characters.
and stop. Okay, so let's go play the Queen's Jewels.
Okay.
Okay.
Unless
We
you
don't
guys
have
want to
to-
get a drink, that guy Titus over there is very nice.
Ooh.
And I got a Lost at Sea.
What
Can
is
I
that?
get a lost? Excuse me. Sure, over.
Oh, hello.
Hi, can I get a lost at sea, please? My friend Jupiter says it's wonderful.
Your friend Jupiter. Oh, Juniper. Yes, yes.
My friend Jupiter says, well,
Yes. Oh,
Juniper.
are you on the same tab?
Yes.
Oh, very good. All right. Let me just flip this book right here. And then he'll
me flip
turn the
this
page.
book.
He'll turn the page to you and he'll be like, "See, there you are, right there." And then just he'll hand you a beer then when your attention is on the notebook
He's
for a
trying to
second,
distract
and then
you.
he takes it away and there's just a beer.
Wow, you just made that appear out of nowhere.
Well, no, I grabbed it.
Oh.
oh,
Oh, I thought that was magic.
hello, sir.
Well, what is it?
Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Are
beer.
you
Lost
not,
at
are you not a
Sea.
big
What's a Lost
beer
at Sea,
fan?
sir?
Her face,
Oh,
her
he-
face doesn't
oh,
seem like
hello.
it's good.
Hello.
Lost at Sea is a drink that
It just
I
looks like
would have
beer.
out on the seas a lot, and you just take a random beer.
Oh, it's just a random beer.
Yeah, I didn't really say it was that great. I just was like, I got one.
Can I get a rum and cola, please?
A rum and cola. Yes.
Thank you.
Coming right up.
Thank you.
Did you know that accent is technically what William Shakespeare sounded like?
Really? That's badass.
The like
William
all
Shakespeare
the
was a
pirate types accents that we always think of is actually the dialect that he spoke. And
That's
if
right.
you say if you recite his plays with that accent, it actually makes more sense because the rhyming is more of a pun. Like there's a
gosh.
lot more puns that you can get out of
That's so
the text.
cool. Neat.
That's a fascinating
Yeah.
fact that you know, Wendy.
William Shakespeare, you'll be a pirate.
In
No,
the
that was
Passion
me,
of
Laura.
Plaid Diameter. or
Billiam
whatever it said.
Bakespeare
Pan
is
Pan.
actually a well-known baker.
Who?
Billiam
Iambic
Bakespeare.
pentameter.
Billiam Bakespeare.
Iambic pentameter. Just saying that like that is fun.
Yeah.
Iambic pentameter.
Excuse me, sir. Are you working on my drink?
Yes, sorry. Iambic pentameter.
That's all
Iambic pentameter. That's just a thing you say when you make rum and cokes. Here you go.
Oh, thank you. You should try this one, Wendy.
Okay. That one is so much better. Can I
Yeah.
get one of those?
Yes.
Do I have to finish this?
You don't have to finish it.
You can give it to Ace. Ace likes beer.
Hey Siri, you take this one. It's a Lost at Sea.
Oh, beer. Sick.
See? All right, let's go play a game, guys.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
No problem.
That guy's fun.
I really liked him. He was nice.
Yeah. Interesting that
Titus.
there's a pirate here at this very fancy casino.
He was a
but hey-
pirate?
well, I don't know if he's a pirate. He sounds like a pirate.
Is that what pirates sound like?
Yeah, kind of. They're like, arg. You know?
Oh,
Oh.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I've never
As
seen
you're running
a
away,
pirate
you just
before.
hear him like
Really?
you just hear him drop
Well,
a
I've
glass
never
and
seen
just
the
go,
beach
"Arg."
before.
We've met a couple pirates, and they all had, they all really liked gin and tonics. Not sure if you've ever had one of those. But
No, I never had one of those.
Yeah.
No, I'd never even seen the ocean before. So, remember, the
That's
beach.
right.
I've never seen the beach.
that's a good
Oh
point.
yeah.
I really want to see the beach.
We need to show you the beach.
Yeah,
we'll
we
show
should
you
go.
at some point. Hopefully, we'll get there eventually.
What is this game? What are these candles? I'm confused.
Okay, so here's the
Yeah.
game. So we all have to sit in these seats, and I think all these candles light, and then maybe something happens.
Okay,
Oh.
I'll sit here.
And I'll sit here.
And I'll sit here.
These chairs are comfy.
All right, and I guess I'll take this one. stool
Wait, I'm
that's
sitting here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll take the one that you were initially sitting in that you suddenly got up from to sit in this seat that I was about to sit.
This one looked nicer.
Okay.
Oh, is it musical chairs?
Yeah,
could
as,
be.
I don't
as you
think so.
How about
as you sit
everyone
down,
gets
a
up and
rip
moves?
appears in your stool, and Ace's stool that had a rip, it fixes itself.
Nice.
All right, everyone get up and take one seat to the left.
No, I'm not.
No, I
No,
think we're all
I
good
want to
now.
play the game.
I'm just kidding. Let's play the game.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Hey,
I'm not
DM,
Ace.
what should we
now,
do?
I'm not Ace now, and I'm the DM now.
Okay.
Okay.
So as you guys sit down, roll perception checks. Perception.
I rolled my percentage check.
I don't have to look at my thing.
Whoever's
I rolled
editing-
a 2.
Guys,
so-
I have
can-
rolled so many 19s, so 20.
Whoever's
I rolled
editing, you can
21.
take. Sorry.
What?
No, it's fine. I was.
You got to say it now.
no.
You got to say it now.
Well,
No.
we got-
Everyone say what you've rolled.
21.
24.
I don't remember my modifier, but I rolled a 2, so it's not good.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna say not
What did
good.
Ace roll?
That's a good question. Wait, what did you roll?
21.
21. You rolled a 2.
Yep.
24.
24. I rolled. Wouldn't you wish it a 16?
Wouldn't you wish that?
Yeah.
I didn't wish for that. in
Okay.
fact.
Well, yeah. You guys, as you sit down, Cal. Oh,
Hey.
Cal and June. You see all the candles one by one. They all
See?
light.
Is that all we were looking for?
No,
Okay.
there's more than that. I
That
promise.
would be awesome if it was just like,
You saw the candles.
wow.
Yeah, and
Oh,
like
there they
Ace,
go.
Ace notices it too, and he's like, "Oh wow, look at those candles!" And
Yeah,
then-
see?
I think those candles are on now.
yeah, and then
Where?
Gwendolyn just goes, "Oh, what?"
Huh? What are you talking about?
And then now that all the candles are lit, you look down at the game board and you see in front of you that there's like a slight table edge to it that actually slowly extends itself.
Whoa.
Doesn't look like it's
Oh.
mechanically. It's
Oh.
like an additional extension of table area just materializes attached to the table in front of you.
Whoa.
And
Very cool.
5 rectangular, like kind of vertical card-shaped slots just kind of appear. It just looks like outlines. There's no cards there, and there's nothing there. It's just more table space, and then it looks like spaces for cards. As some other like kind of flame lights just decoratively light around the table and underneath the globe. And it seems like the colors inside become more vibrant. And as you're peering at this board, you start to get a little bit more detail. It starts to form into this map. Like you can see, like there are different paths that go around the board, and you can see in the middle of the board there's a like kind of circular area that has artwork in it that looks like cave walls, and there's like a image of a pile of jewels, and it's labeled the Queen's Jewels. And the rest of the game board just looks like this giant maze through different types of terrain. It looks like each one of you has a quarter of the map that's closer to you that looks like a different kind of terrain.
Huh.
So like
What kind of terrain do I have?
Cal has like as the terrain kind of materializes and has like some 3D elements. Cal's terrain on his quarter of the map, which is just where he is kind of like grasslands. And then Ace kind of has like desert areas in front of him. Gwendolyn, you have like woodland, like just heavy trees. And then June in front of like her quarter is like kind of mountainous, like rocky terrain.
Cool. This is like magical version of Catan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like giant Catan sections. There's just 4 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. 5 face down playing cards appear in front of each one of you. In addition, a small set or a pair of dice appear next to each of you, and these are actual physical dice. It is a D10 and
Oh my gosh, Josiah, how did you make this happen? It's right in front of me.
yeah, it actually in real
Oh my
life
god.
There's
for
dice
you
right
guys.
here. Oh
there
my
are real
gosh.
dice that appear in front of you.
That is
It's
so cool.
Wow.
It's a D10 and a D6.
I have those.
You all have them now.
I'm sorry.
We'll see you next week.
I'm sorry, I was a dumb bit.
You see a small, like another like small thin rectangle appear, like kind of etched into the wood above where the cards are, and slowly you start to see like squiggly lines being carved inside of it, inside of this rectangle. And as you watch it, it just slowly spells out your name.
Cool.
So yeah, you've got 5 cards face down. You got a D6, you got a D10, and you got a name, and that name matches your name.
Very nice.
And then
All right, so what do we do?
the room goes silent, or like not fully silent, but it's like suddenly muffled. Instead of the regular room ambience, you hear like more nature ambience, and still like kind of muffled like voices from beyond the kind of bubble that you're in, but like it's now all being drowned out by the drone of like woodland noise. And the sound is isolated, and you hear an echoing voice in your head.
Welcome to the Queen's Jewels.
It's talking in my head.
Me too.
See,
Can we hear each other? We can, right?
You can hear each other.
I need to figure out how to do count.
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. We gotta pay
Pancakes.
attention, guys. Pay attention to the rules.
No.
We need to win.
It was
One of these
waffles.
days.
It was waffles that time.
Your friend is right. You should pay attention.
You're sentient.
That I am.
Hello, sir. What's your name?
Oh my gosh, this is cool.
This is weird.
I do not have a name.
Oh.
Aww. Would you like one?
And with that said, let's play the game.
This is fun.
I'm gonna call
Okay.
him Ralph.
Can we call you Ralph, sir?
Look down at the cards in front of you.
Okay, fine.
You shall see that you cannot see what is on these cards.
Ralph, you sound like you're about to laugh.
Ralph, it's not funny. We can't see what's on the cards.
Ralph.
Ralph.
I'm sorry, it's been a long time since I've had people come and play this game.
Great.
Ralph, I have
Do
a
you
question.
just stay here when the game isn't being
Do you live
played?
Yeah,
inside
are
of
you
this
like
thing?
a magical sentient being, or are you just someone
Are you
in
like
a room
a genie?
with like a microphone talking to us right now?
Are you
like
like
an
a GM?
employee?
No, I am forever a part of the game.
Wow.
Would you like to be freed?
Okay,
No.
Jude.
I'm sorry. We got something.
That's not possible, and I'm not made for that.
You know, I wouldn't use words like impossible.
He
I
didn't say
didn't.
that actually.
Okay.
He said
All right. Well,
not
sorry,
possible.
sir. Continue on, Mr. Ralph.
Not my name. Very well.
You don't have a name, so it could be your name.
Very well. Let's begin.
Okay.
Ralph's like, finally, players, and it's the most annoying people in the world.
Yeah. I also like leave it to our group to be annoying to an AI.
Yeah. Or to a sentient god inside this board game.
Yeah. Whatever this is.
Anytime now, Ralph.
Thorough.
No, it's fine. All right.
You have 5 cards in front of you. You have 2 dice.
I don't know what happened. Why are we laughing?
You started with the voice before you said what you meant to say, so you were like,
All right.
all right.
Oh yeah.
All right.
My favorite bit
You
is
keep
like
it in.
super strong, serious, powerful people saying filler words.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
so funny. All right.
So
It's like
okay.
God in the Garden of Eden being like, okay, so okay, so you can't eat over there.
Hold on.
Hold on, let me remember.
Huh.
It's so funny.
Oh man.
You will also notice the game board has different defined zones. All paths will lead to the Queen's jewels, but not all the paths will be obvious. The game is a game of chance as much as it is a game of skill. Flip over your middle card.
We flip it over.
Oh, all right. Flip it over.
So you flip over your card in the middle, and Cal, you have a 5. June, you have a 4. Wendy, you have a 7. And Ace has a 9.
Remember this number.
Oh gosh. What was my number again?
4.
I knew that.
Okay.
Actually, let me help you.
And you see the number just get inscribed into your desk.
Thank
Actually,
you.
I could-
Oh, I was really
Okay.
worried for a second. I was like, remember,
Yeah,
number
memory
7,
games.
number 7.
Actually,
That really helps.
we could just leave these cards face up and then you'll remember them.
The
Oh, that's
number, the extra
perfect.
number goes away.
That's a great idea.
That's really
All
helpful.
right. Thanks, Ralph.
Good.
Ralph,
good.
do you know how to play the game?
Yes, of course.
Okay, just check.
Um,
Maybe it's first day.
It's just been a while. All right. Just been a while, Ralph.
you could say that.
Cool.
Ralph,
cool.
we're gonna need you to get with the program.
That's so mean.
I am the program.
That's what I mean.
He is the program.
Yeah,
You hear that?
exactly.
That was a pretty good comeback, Ralph.
Here is the main mechanic of the game. You each will have an avatar.
And a literal tiny version of you appears on the board
Oh my.
in a starting position at the end of one of the paths.
You each will play as an avatar of yourself. You roll the 6-sided die to move. You roll the 10-sided die after, and something happens.
Are you going to tell us what, Ralph?
No, I don't think I will.
How do we get Ralph to get like plugged into the Whirlwind somehow? Having this guy all the time. That could be kind of awesome. You know?
That would be cool.
Maybe if we win
Like
the
our own
jewels,
Jarvis.
maybe he
Yeah.
comes with it.
Maybe.
Okay, let's let him finish explaining it so we can start.
Well, yeah. Sorry, Ralph.
Ace will go first.
Of course.
Of course, it's Ace.
Freaking you DM and
Ace,
then
you
give
seem really focused over there.
I rolled the higher number. I think that's why I'm going first.
Well, I know, but you just have do you have anything
Oh, that
to
means
say
I
to
get to go
Ralph?
second.
Sorry?
Oh, I was just thinking maybe I go second.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
How
Yes,
would you know
that's
it?
true. He goes first and you go second because it's based on who had the highest card.
Wow, that was a good guess, Ace.
Oh, look, he rolled.
I rolled a 4, so I guess I move 4 spaces. How do I move my... And the avatar just moves 4 spaces. Yep, and he does like a little skipping motion like Joe just did.
Good.
Yep.
For all of you.
Very exaggerated, arms
for
swinging
you
above his
video-
head.
for you
Guys,
video
they saw it.
watchers.
Yeah.
They
They all
and
saw it.
Gwendolyn, you go next.
G6, right?
Mm-hmm.
4.
4. Wait a minute. Ace didn't roll his D10.
Oh, right. I rolled a 1. What happens?
So this guy's more like a moderator.
You're doing really good, by
Thanks,
the way. Good job, Ralph.
Thanks.
This guy's got to be just an employee somewhere. Thanks. All right.
This guy's the intern that they hire every year.
All right.
Okay. So Ace's character moves the only 4 spaces that he can move, and then he rolls a 1, and the board spins over 1/4 turn, and so the terrain and map layout changes in front of you.
As well as the avatar?
Not the avatar. The avatar stays put. But you notice there's always like there's path under their feet still.
Okay.
Right.
So like the terrain rotates and the
The path stays.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
it does like if he's like off in like a dead space, like the path like adjusts itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
What'd that do, Ralph? Did that do anything or just switch the scenery?
Yeah, it spins.
Okay. Thanks, Ralph.
All right, go ahead, Wendy.
Oh,
It's her turn, right, Ralph?
yeah, is it my turn, Ralph?
Yeah, yes, it is your turn.
A 4. I
You've
just
rolled a 4.
Yeah.
And your character moves 4 spaces.
Now roll
The
the
D.
10-sided die. Oh, you did it.
10. I got a whole 10.
You rolled a 10?
Yeah.
Nice.
Good job. I think. Maybe that's really bad.
Yeah, I don't know.
What happened?
What do I get, Ralph?
A little firework shoots out of the center of the board and just kind of like. Psh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that was.
Wow.
What'd that do, Ralph?
A firework went off.
Cool.
That's it, Ralph?
And now it is June's turn.
Okay.
That was it. Okay.
I rolled a 4.
You rolled a 4. Your character moves 4 there it goes. And then go ahead and roll your 10-sided die. You did it.
5.
All right.
you say 5 and the
Spin again. The board, the terrain.
no the tables in front of you all spin over to like the opposite direction.
Whoa.
One.
So I
now
got different dice.
your
there.
cards are in front of
Oh.
are in front of Gwendolyn and
Whoa.
etc.
What did you have?
I rolled a 5.
No, but what was your card?
Oh, 4.
Okay. So, Cal, if you have my card, I had a 7.
And I had a 5, Ace.
Ace has a 5 now.
So whose turn is it?
Well, what do you have, June?
June has a 9.
Oh, so I get to go again?
Wait.
No.
No.
Well, but
That-
I have the 9 now.
Yes, it determined the order of who goes
Initially.
initially.
Oh, okay.
So
So,
now
Cal,
it's
go ahead.
My turn,
So
Ralph?
now Cal go.
Cal, go.
Okay. I rolled a 6, Ralph.
So your character moves 6 spaces.
I think
Okay.
so. You tell me, Ralph.
Oh no, that wasn't him asking. I was just saying that's what happens.
So we move 6 spaces.
Yeah.
Roll your D10.
Now go ahead and roll your.
Oh, you did it.
I rolled a 1, Ralph.
Oh.
All right. You remember what happens with a 1.
Yes, doesn't
And
the
the
terrain,
terrain
spin?
spins.
That's right. Whoa.
All right. Ace rolls. It's another 4. He moves 4 spaces,
Nice.
and he rolls a 2.
Okay.
And so he jumps an additional 2 spaces.
Whoa.
Oh, nice move, Ace.
And that's called the double down.
Oh.
But it's not really double.
Okay.
You got a
Go,
got a
Wendy.
name for that move,
Oh, it's my
Ralph?
turn.
Yes, that's the double down.
I rolled
Ralph,
a
you're pretty
1.
cool.
I rolled 1.
All right. So your character moves 1 space
And then a 2.
Then you'll notice that the terrain spun. What? Hang
No,
on.
a 2. That's the double down.
You
You
just did
moved
this one,
1.
Ralph.
You moved 1 and you double down, so you move again.
Nice.
All right, I'm
We
going to go
both
now.
doubled down.
I'm going to roll both my dice at the
You know
same
what? I
time.
realize that it makes more sense if the double down doubles your movement, so I'm going to decide that that's what happens.
Oh.
Ralph, aren't you like the god of this game?
That's correct,
Are
so I
you-
can change the rules
Wait,
whenever
so
I
Ralph.
like.
Okay, so I have a question, Ralph. Can I win?
So you go ahead and roll your d6.
But if you can do anything you want, all right. I'm going to roll them both at the same time. Is that okay, Ralph?
Okay, so go ahead and roll your... You did. What was it? Oh, you picked it up again.
Okay, I rolled a 6.
Okay,
So I moved
So you moved 6 spaces.
And then I rolled a 9.
you rolled a 9.
Are you okay, Ralph?
Ralph, hello?
Hey, sorry, my dog was barking.
Huh?
What?
Ralph, you have a dog?
Yeah, he's fine now. You rolled a 9.
Ralph, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Where are you?
I am where I always am to be found.
Which is where,
He's
Ralph?
for sure in his parents' basement somewhere.
Ralph, are you at the casino with us,
Ralph, how old are you?
So what a 9 does
Ralph,
No,
is...
it's okay.
Hey, Ralph, quick question. Ralph,
Yes.
can I ask you a quick question?
Yes.
Can you tell us your real name?
Yeah.
Please?
Yeah.
Cal's gonna roll secretly and try and just start like making his character move.
So you can roll your dice, but your character won't just move out of turn. Oh, it moved.
Oh, it did.
Out of turn?
Oh, it does? Okay, I'm
Oh,
Wait,
sorry.
We all
go
start
back. Go back.
panic rolling?
No.
We all start panic rolling.
No, freeze.
And all little ice cubes appear over your characters, and they
Wow.
don't move anywhere.
Ralph,
What?
Okay.
Come on, that was
No,
fun.
you have to take
I got
turns. You
4
have to go
extra
one.
spaces.
You have to go one at a time
Why?
because that's how the game works.
Oh my gosh. I don't think you know how the game works, Mr. Ralph God of the game.
Ralph, I'm confused why this game isn't a casino.
It was the original game. It was the first guy who made the
So
casino.
you
and
rolled-
he thought board
Really?
games were
Yeah,
good for
actually,
games.
why was this the original
Because
game?
because he said that board games.
Is this-
he thought board games were for
Is this the
casinos.
place-
Wendy.
Is this the whole thing of like where this place was built? Like, is this the story of the native people that you were talking about, Cal and Ace?
Maybe.
Or what? Why this game? I'm confused.
I think we should keep playing.
and what about you, Mr. Ralph? You're
I have a-
confusing me.
wait,
Yeah,
Ralph,
you're
I have a
confusing
question
me
too.
Ralph.
At the end of this whole thing, like, do we win the game? Do we like do they give us the jewels, or is it like we're thieves and we're like stealing them in the game, or like are we like what is the point?
To get to the middle to get the jewels.
But like the story of the game, are we just like going and getting the buried treasure? Are we stealing the buried treasure from people? Or, like, what are we doing?
Is there a theme to this game, Ralph?
I don't know. I've not thought about that.
Ralph,
I'm nothing but the game. I'm just a part of the
But
game.
you have a
all
dog
right?
in the game.
I am the game.
No, I don't think you are because you have a dog.
Ralph,
I've
what-
only ever existed as this game.
Where is your dog?
Where's your dog then?
He's fine.
Ralph, what
Okay,
happens when...
okay.
Hold on, Ralph.
Hang on. I'm
one-
sorry.
One more question.
I don't have a dog
Then why would you say that?
because I wish I had a dog.
I don't.
Ralph,
Can I roll an insight check?
Yes.
I would like to roll an insight check as
Me
well. Oh, natural 1.
Ralph is such a confusing person.
4.
Wait.
So this will probably roll 100.
Wait. What am I rolling? Oh, yeah. 17. 100.
Ace actually rolls a dirty 20
Ooh.
in this insight check. Ralph, let me ask you a question.
Yes, the quiet one.
Thank you for giving me room to talk so far. Very thoughtful of you.
That's a subtweet from the DM.
Yeah, so my question is there actually a way to win this game? Or like are you kind of winging it? Cuz it feels like you're kind of winging it.
It kind of does,
Yeah,
yeah.
it kinda
I would
does,
agree with
Ralph.
Absolutely
that.
does.
Cal's going to try and roll again. Rolls a 5.
June's going to see Cal do that and also roll. She rolls a 3.
Wait a minute.
Okay, yeah, okay. I'm winging it.
Wait, so are you actually the game or are you just some guy?
I am the game.
Wait, what did our insight
This is a
checks
game.
tell us?
Hmm?
What did my insight check say? Like we rolled an insight checks
You rolled a
and you
17.
didn't tell us what
Oh.
happened.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
You just
kind of
responded
get
as Cal.
Yeah, you just kind of get
I
like
mean,
he's like sighing and just like not having any really direction, or doesn't really seem like there's a purpose to what you're doing. So it does seem like he's winging it.
But was he telling the truth about having
And
a,
it
not
seems like
having a
he's-
dog?
Yeah.
Oh,
See,
okay.
he seems like really
Okay.
like not
sad.
hiding anything. Yeah.
So there's no point to the game.
Whoa.
There used to be a point to the game,
What was it?
but it's been so long since someone has played this game that
Aw.
I don't remember and don't really care.
Oh,
Oh, but Ralph.
well, Ralph.
Well, how can we help you?
My purpose was this game. I was the game. But the more and more new machines that got brought, the more money that went into this place, this game was forgotten.
So you're like a sentient game.
What? Wendy, what?
Maybe the Queen's jewels isn't jewels. Maybe stealing the Queen's jewels is stealing the game. Maybe we have to steal Ralph.
The whole.
Oh
how are
my
we gonna get this
gosh.
out of here?
Ralph,
We could
Do you-
bring it with us.
do you have like a chip or like a memory card
Yeah, we
or some
can
sort of
take you from this
file
place.
that we can take you? Because we have a place
Wait, we have
that
to
you
talk
would
quietly.
love.
Wendy, we gotta talk quietly.
yeah.
I just don't want anyone to know.
Wait, hold on. Do you win?
Wendy, that's such a good
What?
thought.
Do you win jewels in this
You
game?
want to kidnap me?
No, we want to rescue
Ralph.
you.
We want to take you with us so you don't have to be alone
Well, hold
anymore.
on. Maybe it is just
I'm,
the game.
Well, I'm not a person.
right,
I'm
but you're a being.
An entity.
Exactly, and you
I'm-
could be
But you can
free
think
with us.
and you can feel. You wish you had a dog, right?
we could give you a pretend dog.
So you're a person.
I feel
For
like
sure. You
a
have
person, but I
personhood.
feel like not a person at the same time.
But
we
you have
can-
personhood,
Yeah. Wait. We
right?
could steal the whole game, you guys. Okay, sir.
We can't take the whole table.
Okay, sir, Ralph.
This,
I would
Yeah,
like
this
to. I would like to
important
reiterate the
game
question
is
that
like-
Wendy asked.
Well, we have to ask
is
him
there
if he's
like
okay
a,
with
is
it.
there like a chip that you are a part? Like,
Well,
how
for-
are
well-
you in here?
We have to ask if you're Ralph. Would you want to come with us if you had the chance?
That's a good question.
Come with you where?
Ralph,
Well,
if
we
could
travel.
s- if we
Somewhere
could-
that's not here.
Or if we could set your consciousness free into the ether, to the, I don't know.
What are you even
We don't.
saying?
I don't know what I'm saying. Ralph,
What are we
is
even
it possible to win this game and take Queen's jewels from this game?
I think it's possible if you sit here long enough. When we roll dice, your character gets to the middle, and then you win. At this point, I forget what people were winning when they were playing this game.
Can you, Ralph? As we talk, can you let me roll my character to the middle of the thing?
Let's just see what happens.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, thanks, Ralph. And I'm just gonna start rolling.
Yep. And you roll, and as you roll the accompanying D10, random little things happen. Fireworks go off. The table spins a little bit. As he's trying to like split his attention and keep up with you, like maybe like flowers grow in like the meadow of the board, or like you know
Yeah.
some new development happens.
Ugh.
It just like builds on itself.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get to the middle, and then as he's talking to everybody.
I've just built in random tricks. I don't even know if it's entertaining or not.
Ralph, were you ever like a person, or do you remember?
All I know or remember is this game, or what of this game I have left. But the Queen's jewels, I do know about.
Okay. What do you know about those?
Well, they're in the middle of the board.
Yeah, I'm about to get to the middle.
Yes, and when you do, you win a drink on the house.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay, so then I think Wendy's
Okay,
right.
so
I think we got to take Ralph.
To ask her question again, if we could take you away from this place to a different place, so you could be somewhere new, and maybe we could help you either be freed or just help you have a better life, would you want that?
we have like how you choose where to travel us on. Well, you don't choose, but like you know how you can kind of spin the table and change up where we go and where our characters are. You can do the same thing, but like for real places.
But
Why would I do that?
yeah,
It's sort of like the game.
But like, how are we gonna transport a?
And people play this game?
No.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess we do in real life.
Well, maybe there's like a computer we can put them in.
Well, so can I ask again, sir? Is there some sort of like, where are you based within this game? Is
Yeah,
there
like
a
you
chip
might be a
that you
magical
are,
consciousness.
or like, do you understand the question?
I mean,
Maybe he's like a trapped soul.
We have to let him answer.
the
We all keep talking over him.
I just know that I have always existed as this game, but this game is never finished.
I think he's like a trapped soul or something that just forgot what he's
So what
doing.
do we do?
So we're supposed to release him?
Maybe.
Maybe it doesn't bring him with us. Maybe we just release him.
Yeah.
Well, do you feel like you can see us or you can sense us? Or like, how do you perceive things around you, Mr. Ralph?
That is a good question. There is some of this game that is not for me to know in full, but I know that I was designed for this. The game, there are parts of the game that operate without my needing to control it. And I
Like-
only exist to narrate, moderate, answer questions, react to the players.
Okay.
Ralph, can I ask?
But I'm limited to this board.
Ralph, can I ask a question? We're trying to help you out. You understand that, yeah?
It sounds like you are.
So, Ralph, in full honesty, we're here because one of our confidants, one of our friends was like, you should try to like steal the queen's jewels. But we didn't really know what they meant by that, so we figured it was like play the game.
Steal the queen's jewels.
What would that mean to you, Ralph?
This is the queen's jewels.
That's right. So, like, what would that mean to you? Like, is stealing the queen's jewels the goal of this game? Or is it like, would you, in your limited understanding of what I'm even talking about and of this game, would you say that if someone were to tell you that they're trying to steal the queen's jewels, would they mean steal you?
Like
Or the game? Or play the game and that's the objective? What would you say to that, Ralph?
The game is to obtain the queen's jewels, I suppose, in the middle.
Right, but you just said that all
there's
you
nothing.
get is a beer.
Nothing comes from that.
Yeah.
It must be more. It has to be more.
Ralph, do you know where you
I have to be more.
Yep.
So I assume, perhaps you're right. And it is the game itself.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and start looking around the game and see if there's like a mainframe.
Like a panel.
Mainframe? That's digital, right?
Yeah.
That's not. I'm going to
Like
start.
everything is
if there's any hardware I can detach that looks like something like the heart of the game or like a chip
Yeah.
reader or something, or chip that would have all
so
the information.
do you like duck under the table and like
Yeah.
okay. Is it just you or do you
Yeah.
all investigate?
Well, that's what my question was going to be. If one of us gets up, does the game stop?
I've not, I don't have an outside view. You know, I don't know what this game looks like. I just know how to describe it and what to say.
If one of us gets up, does the game stop?
Good question. If you do you actually get up from the stool?
Yeah, because I would climb under the table.
Okay, so as you do that, your candle snuffs out, and you're kind of back to.
Are all of us back?
Yeah, like the sound dampening kind of goes away.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
It's okay.
Why don't you take a quick look, and then if you
Yeah,
can't
we
find
can
anything,
go
you
back.
Okay,
sit
all right.
back down.
And I look around.
Go ahead and roll an insight check. Or
Investigation
check. Sorry.
Not very good. 10.
10. You see, like, it's like kind of wood paneling around. It's like a solid base to the table, so it doesn't have like legs or anything, and it's all kind of like built in at the bottom. But you do see there is one small access door that has like a keyhole, like an old style one that's like, it's not like the round, like more mechanical looking ones. It's like just a hole for a key.
Calgo, do you still... Calgo.
Huh?
She peeks back up. Do you still have, like, your lockpick stuff?
Yeah, I always have my
There's a
lock.
key. There's a key.
Oh, okay. Come back up here so we don't look like we're all climbing under the table. and
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
climb under.
Go ahead.
And I'll like sneakily climb under, pull my.
Roll a at this point, since you're like, this is getting more abnormal. Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
26.
Yeah, you're chilling.
Yeah, I sneak under the table, pull out my my lockpick earring,
Mm-hmm.
and try to unscrew the lock or
Okay.
the bottom of the thing.
Without even rolling a check for that, as soon as your tool gets near it, it's like it hits like a barrier, and you kind of like feel this whoop, and you can't go further.
It
Like
seems to be
goes like right up
covered
to the
by
hole and
something.
then just yeah.
Oh, wait. And she'll... do you have that key from, like, the cave?
Oh yeah, I could try that.
Yeah.
Pull out the key from the cave. Oh wait, do I have? my
It'd be in your backpack, right?
Yeah, I would have to go get that. I think it's in my room, or it's in our room.
Oh.
I can go run and get it.
We could try if you don't mind, but...
I'm gonna run back to my room. I'll be like, I'll be right back, and go back to the room.
Okay. So your candle snuffs out. And do you run or do you walk?
I mean, I try not to look suspicious. So
Okay.
I'll walk.
So you just kind of like, just try not to be very chalant at all.
No.
Go ahead and roll a nonchalant check.
What is this, like a stealth check or a performance check or what? If it's a stealth check, it is a 13.
13. All right. Yep. So you kind of just calmly walk past the
Yep.
guards, leave the room. You notice as you leave, it suddenly seems like really louder and more energetic in there.
Yep.
And then you just go up to the room.
I'm gonna go to the room and I'm gonna pull out from my backpack the key that we found, as well as the like little podium moth thing, and just kind of like take
The podium, not the door knocker.
No, the one that we found
Yeah.
in the machine.
Right.
The one that was like, it was like, you said it was like
Like a
what's the
Pedestal. It
word?
was on a pedestal.
yeah, it was
Yeah,
like
like
a
a
like a
little
small like
pedestal
trophy
thing.
of
Yeah,
a moth.
yeah, yeah.
Almost like a bookend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull
Okay.
that out too. I don't
Okay.
know why, but
Okay.
maybe it'll be something.
Mhm.
And I'll just like put them in my pocket. I guess the one's pretty big, but so I'll carry it, I guess. But I'll put the key in my pocket and just walk back.
Mm-hmm.
How big is that podium moth thing or pedestal moth thing? Trophy
It's
moth?
like the size of a trophy you would have gotten for playing a sport growing up.
So like
yeah.
Okay.
kind of small. Okay. Yeah,
Those
I'll
little
bring that with me.
plastic golden
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
participation.
I
Yeah.
love those things.
Definitely not metal. That broke as soon
Yeah.
as you dropped it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that with me too, just because I don't know what it is, and who knows, maybe we could put his consciousness into it or something. But yeah, I'm gonna take that back.
All right.
Walk back over to everybody and be like, okay, a couple different things we could try.
Okay.
I'm gonna crawl back under the machine
Okay.
nonchalantly,
Roll a stealth check.
Nonchalantly just crawl
very
under the table.
nonchalantly. 23.
23. Yeah. So
Yoink.
as you duck back under, you'll just like oh whoops, and just kind of like
Whoa! I see a chip down here.
yeah, whoops, drop the die. And then you go up to the door.
Yep, and I'm going to first just see if the key will let me close to it.
Yeah, you slowly move the key towards the hole, and you feel that same.
Okay.
And then it just like the vibrating just kind of like stops and just.
Oh, it works.
It's almost like the key pulls you into the keyhole.
Okay.
It's like magnetic.
Wait, this is the key from
the second episode.
The witch's lair.
the question mark key.
Yeah. Which is a magic item.
So the key kind of like pulls itself into the keyhole.
Okay.
And then without you having to do anything, it just turns itself.
Oh, it works?
And the panel just kind of like hinges open a little bit, like pops open.
Oh. Okay, I'll open it
All right.
and look inside.
And inside, you see just this empty. It's like you've just opened a cabinet that is completely empty, and just has you go ahead and roll a what's it called? An investigation check.
Please be good, please be good, please be good. I rolled a 15.
Pretty nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you needed.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
You can kind of see like up on like this back wall portion of the panel, the wood. It's like the wood finish is like not like it's kind of like rough and like not like kind of unfinished in one certain area, and it just looks like something is missing from there.
Okay, explain that one more time to me. Like it's like
yeah, like
what
it's,
do you mean
the wood's
it's
got
missing?
the wood's got a finish, right?
Uh-huh.
But then it seems like unfinished or like faded in one area on like the back wall portion. Like it looks like something that should be there is missing.
What's the shape of
Does
it?
that make sense?
Oh, yeah. What's the shape of it?
The shape is upon closer inspection
About the same size as this
moth-like.
moth thing. This has been multiple episodes of finding moth things on machines.
Dang,
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, well, I'm going to take the one that I have and try to stick
You
just
have the one
bottom
that's
of
like
it.
the statue.
Yeah, I don't
Mhm.
have the other one. Let's see.
So you would try to stick that in, and you kind of feel that again, the vibration of it just like being like rejected.
Okay, so it's not this.
Roll a history check.
Oh, it was an 18 and then it rolled to a 4. I rolled a 4.
Yeah, it just kind of like there's resistance, and it doesn't like attach itself or anything. It just doesn't seem to do anything.
Can we all roll history checks?
I kind of like whisper everything that's going on up to them.
Okay, so they know about the pedestal
just
that you
like,
brought.
Okay, so they probably know about that, but I'm just like, okay, so I opened the latch, but it looks like we need a moth. I could go back and get the other one.
Yeah.
Door knocker?
Roll
Or we
a
could smash
Yeah,
this
everyone
one.
can roll history checks.
We could smash this one and take the moth off of it.
No. If it got rejected, I doubt it. Guys, this is like
18.
the fourth 19 I've rolled.
Dang.
So
Wait,
you
so it's a dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah, so you both remember this when you found it. It was like that dark energy that seemed like it had been tampered with, and like a repurposed moth that looked like it had been attached to this pedestal. So it seemed like kind of corrupted.
Ah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think you're going to have to go back to the room again. Did you just bring your bag with you this time?
Hey,
No, but it's
Cal?
like not a really great look to bring a bag into a
Cal?
casino.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
can I see that?
Yeah. Sure. I'll
Thanks.
give it to you.
I'm going to try to detach it.
You're going to try to detach
Yes.
the
Moth from the pedestal.
From the pedestal.
Yeah.
Roll a strength check.
Well, how are you going to detach it? Are you going to use fire, like melt it? Oh, you're just
roll
gonna snap
roll a strength check and roll a stealth check, actually. Because this is like as you all are, you all are like in and out of your chairs, like again abnormal game table behavior.
Strength is 6. Stealth is 12.
Strength is 6, stealth is 12. Yeah, so you can't get the thing to budge at all. And then a security guard is walking past the table, or is walking in the area and just kind of like notices you on the table or under the table. Everything okay over
Wait,
here?
no,
Well,
I'm under the table.
Huh?
I'm
under the
still
table.
sitting.
You're
She's
still
just sitting
sitting
there.
with
Yeah.
the trophy?
Yeah, in my hand.
Oh, okay.
He
Yeah.
just passed it up.
I'm sorry?
He just passed it up. I didn't go
He
under.
passed it up to
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Everything okay over here?
Oh, we're fine. Just dandy. This game is so old. It's taken us forever to figure it out. My name's Wendy, by the way. This is my first time at a casino, and I've never been skiing before. But I heard that the skiing resort is amazing.
We
and
keep
the games
dropping our
are-
dice on the floor.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And the game is like really interesting, but I really want to try. I heard the Kraken one's really interesting.
Huh.
And this place isn't very busy, is it? I thought it would be busier because it sounds louder from outside. But this is my first time in a casino. Did you know that? Are you a security guard here? Do you just stay in the casino, or do you do it the whole hotel? Are you friends with all the other casino guards? Is this like a fun job?
I'm yes to all of your questions. Yes. Yeah, I guess this game is interesting. I've never really played it before.
Can I introduce?
Yeah, dice can be tricky. Not a lot of games here have loose parts for that reason, but this game's just different, and it's. I guess I'm just never gonna understand it. It's one of those really old, really good games.
Go get the brass
Yeah,
mod. Like
definitely.
over it's in my backpack.
Okay.
I seem to be pretty kind of snug in here, so I'm just gonna wait.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Know anything
Just
about
stay
it, but,
still so
yeah.
that hopefully nobody notices.
Everything
Okay.
Okay,
Good?
go.
Yeah.
I mean, he rolled a natural 1 on his perception check, so he's just gonna be like, "All right."
Also, I
well,
was-
if you don't need anything, yeah, good luck on whatever this is. Just walks away.
Wendy's definitely also intentionally just talking,
Yeah,
trying
just
to
talking his ear off.
be annoying to make him want to leave.
Yeah.
June went up to the room to get the moth.
Nice. All right. All right. You go up to the moth. Roll a stealth check.
I'm not really trying to be stealthy.
She's just walking back
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
just heading up to the room.
All right.
I mean, unless you
Roll a nonchalant check. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, so I don't know. It's just like this weird gut reaction to make people roll stealth checks when they're
It's okay.
like doing fishy things. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
know.
There could
So
be
I
a
bring
you
back
go get
the
you
moth.
go get the moth. A couple minutes go by. You're just kind of like sitting tight, waiting for that guard to leave. He leaves. You get up, or you stay there.
I'm gonna stay here
Just
if
stay
I
put.
seem somewhat hidden.
Yeah. I guess you could roll another stealth check maybe to see like how much you can be blending in. And you can roll with advantage because you're just camping out.
20.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
You're totally unnoticeable.
Even in my white suit.
He's just like wrapped around the base. I imagine that you fully wrapped around the base of the table somehow to like somehow look like you're a part of the table.
Yeah.
Like you're something dumb. Yeah. But somehow it's just
We
working.
put all the chairs on one side and I'm just hiding behind them.
Yeah.
Well, the chairs are bolted in, remember? They're just
Oh,
like bar stools.
right.
Yeah. But somehow you're just able to hug the ground and through the sheer confidence
Maybe the floor
and
is white.
willpower.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Okay, I come back with the brass moth and I sit back in my stool and I go, okay, here you go, Cal.
Thank you. And I'll take it and I'll see if I can put it in the place.
Yep, and it looks like it just fits perfectly on that rough patch of wood.
What?
And just kind of like, again, it's like a magnet. It just kind of like just makes a chunk sound attaching to the wall. And then you just hear like mechanical whirring happening on the inside. As you start to hear like shuffling of stuff on the table's surface, or it sounds like it's coming from the table's surface. Do you stay underneath? Do you duck back
No,
up?
at this point I'll crawl out. And
Okay.
look at the top.
So you're all looking at the top of the table, and you see like the game board just like little random squares of it are just closing in, so that it starts to turn into just a plain wood table.
Ooh.
As that kind kind of like silence shield drops again, and you feel isolated, this time with no background noise. It feels like totally deadened sound.
Whoa.
As like a moth logo appears in the center of the table. And you hear,
Hello.
Hello?
You're back.
Yes,
We are.
I think we did something.
Is something different for you?
I feel connected. I feel whole. I feel purpose.
Oh, well, that's good. What is your purpose?
I'm supposed to help you.
Well, that's pretty
Uh-huh.
nice.
So,
How can I help you?
We're trying to steal the queen's jewels. How do we do that, Ralph?
Who's Ralph?
Sorry.
Oh,
How do we do that, sir?
Steal the Queen's jewels. The Queen's jewels is the game.
so can we just take? How do we take the game?
The moth.
Is it in the moth now?
The game. I'm catching up. Give me a second. Buffering. Rebooting.
Recalculating.
recalculating.
It's like dial-up.
yeah,
Recalculating.
that's pretty good.
That was.
Recalculating.
You have a good
You
like
just
video voice.
Yeah.
Recalculating.
Yeah, that's really
Yeah.
good.
yeah. You could be like a navigation.
Turn left.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. Turn
Step
left
back,
now.
Doors closing.
Yeah. Step back. Doors closing.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really good.
yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. You should do that sometime.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the show.
Speak your name.
Juniper.
Calgo.
Gwendolyn.
Haze?
Is that helpful? Would you like us to try a different name?
Speak your name.
Wallace, try your full name.
Wait, no. Prospero.
Wallace Elder. You whisper Prospero, and it just like everything kind of like stops. I don't know what's left to stop. I don't know why I said that. I just realized everything had kind of already
It's
stopped.
okay.
I don't know.
Anyway.
Just the sound stopped.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
maybe
The sound stopped.
and the-
Wallace
Time
stopped
stopped.
talking.
Well, and
That's
the
what can
board,
stop.
the board was
Yeah.
folding up too,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
maybe it.
Time
Okay.
stopped.
Whatever everything stops means to you, that happens.
Great.
Yep. And then the table just kind of like the surface of it opens up. And it's just like this pool of that blue energy. That's very familiar to you. That kind of like wraps you all up as you like leave on a whirlwind journey. And the voice just says,
Welcome. Calgo. Juniper. Gwendolyn. Wallace. How may I be of service?
We would like to steal the Queen's jewels. How do we do that?
Formerly an arcade game, now currently hijacked and repurposed.
So we did it?
Do we just take the moth back? Did we do it? Who's the book?
Oh, I don't think any of us do. It's in the room, I think.
Please,
Sir.
please wait.
We've been doing a lot of waiting. He buffers a lot.
That's
He's
all
been-
right. I still got my rum
This
and
is new
Coke.
for me. This is new.
Yeah, he's been.
Oh, that's
asleep for
okay.
a
You're
long time.
learning. Okay.
I'm
Oh.
figuring things out.
I understand.
Are you like a person?
You've called me Ralph once before.
Yeah, that was us.
Yeah.
Would that be your preference?
Oh, that's a great question.
Well,
Yes.
only if you like it. If you like something else, we can do something else.
Do you have a name?
I can have a name.
You can have a name. Did you have a name?
You can give me a name.
Do you like Ralph?
Do you like Ralph?
Yeah, I think
like
that's
Ralph. With Ralph.
Ralphie, Ralph.
finer than Frogfur.
Ralph
Sorry?
it is.
Finer than Fogfur. She says that a lot.
Oh, really? I've never heard that.
But please also
She does
respond
say
to
that.
please also respond to Ralphie.
Very
What
well.
is this big portal?
Speak your name.
Oh.
Speak the name again.
Prospero?
Prospero.
The pool of
Fair.
light kind of starts to spin. It starts to spin. And it's like what is it? Like a tornado. It's like draining. Because it's like it's kind of have like a
Cyclone.
liquid.
Whirlpool.
It's got a liquid texture to it as it starts to whirlpool, and
I got you.
just slowly drains out.
It's like a big toilet.
And then the surface of the table kind of closes again. Yeah, it kind of flushes like a toilet, Joe. Very good. And then it kind of like closes. The table closes over itself again.
Very good.
We
Joe.
found the whirlwind toilet.
Yeah, you found the toilet of the whirlwind. So it does that.
Okay.
Ralphie, you still there?
Oh, he's gone.
He's late.
Okay,
I climb under the table.
Okay.
Take the
I
moth
climb
back
under
and
the
let's go up
table
and
and
get
I
your
look for
bag
the.
and go home.
Yep, I'm gonna start walking.
I grab the moth from underneath.
As you reach down, you do see the moth kind of has like a glow to it, like just very faintly, kind of that blue energy
I grab it.
glowing. You grab it.
Yeah.
Okay. And you get up. Roll a perception check.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Nice.
You get up. You kind of look around. The casino's just operating as normal as it was. You look down, and this is a table that resembles other tables around the cafe and other seating areas in like restaurant areas in the
So the game's like disappeared.
casino. And you can see there's like, a couple of coasters on it,
Whoa.
a glass or two.
We turned it into...
It's not a game anymore.
Okay, let's
And
go
the
up and
moth
get your
is, like,
bag. Go back
glowing
to the
blue.
observatory. I want to know
Moth
what's
is glowing
happening.
blue.
Oh, this is so cool.
Okay, go to your bag.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm already walking.
All right, so you guys walk to your hotel room,
Yep.
Uh-huh.
and you got all the things.
Okay, put the moth on the wall, I guess.
Put the moth on the wall.
Put the moth on the wall and then we'll go home.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I put it on the wall. Is it
And it
anywhere?
kind of like just, attaches itself to the wall. Your
Well done. Mission complete.
door opens.
Is that you, Ralph?
Ralphie?
Come on in.
Oh! I walk in the door.
Yeah.
Is it just our
Yeah.
observatory?
Yeah, it's just your observatory.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Ralph,
gosh.
are you a part of the observatory
Ralph, did you
now?
come
As
with us?
as you all walk in, Ace kind of walks in behind you. The door closes, and out of the middle of like a clear part of the floor, a globe kind of like appears, like a large, like one of those globe tables,
Uh-huh.
how it can
Oh,
be like
yes.
it like looks like a table, but there's a globe, and it can like spin and do all the things.
Uh-huh.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like this globe is like constantly spinning and glowing blue, and you can see it kind of like pulses with a spike in energy as you hear.
Welcome back.
Well, thanks.
Yeah.
Ralph?
Thank you for freeing me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome. Are we supposed to take you somewhere? What are you?
You've taken me here.
Yeah.
I exist now to assist you.
Ralph, who are you, buddy?
I am a mystical intelligence created in part by names such as the one you've mentioned,
Oh.
Prospero.
Oh.
Okay.
This was his observatory.
Yeah.
Yeah. And were you like his assistant? Kinda?
Not in this capacity,
So what do you do,
but I
Ralph?
believe I was designed for increased assistance capacity, if that makes sense to you.
Sure.
So
yeah.
what
so
do
you're
you-
going to kind of learn along with us.
In a sense,
Oh.
I started off with one particular purpose, and was planted as a game table.
What was
And
your
now-
particular purpose? To be a game?
I suppose it was.
Oh. Fascinating.
Well, what do you think of the new digs?
Yeah, do you like it here?
It's nice.
Ralph,
I do have memories of this place that are filling in the longer I spent here.
Wow.
Did you know Prospero?
I knew Prospero.
Oh.
okay. Why haven't you been here? Oh, wait, why were you stuck as a game table then, Ralph?
That is the purpose I was assigned.
Then why did Prospero get rid of you, Ralph?
He didn't get rid of me.
Oh. Well, he must have if you knew him and were in here.
I believe he put me there.
Right.
Did he ask you to stay in the casino for a while?
I was given no other purpose or assignment,
Huh.
Interesting. Okay.
Well,
but it appears that over time, I became more sentient.
oh.
Interesting.
Like he put you there to cook for a little while.
Cook,
You know what I mean? Like you had to like,
Like let him cook?
like food.
well,
Yes,
no, but
I
yes,
suppose.
yeah, for you to like kind of like be stewing, you know? And he was like, well, I don't want to take up the energy of the observatory or something. But I can put him over there and he'll like learn about people and he'll get to know them by playing the game. And like, he'll learn about like, I don't know, like helping people like learn about things and whatever. And so like, if I do that for a little while, then I'll become like better and more sentient. Is that maybe it? That's just a guess. I have
That
no
is a good
idea.
theory.
Thank you.
So, Ralph, what can you do other than just talk to us?
Well, I can do a lot around here.
Like the dishes? I hate doing the dishes.
I
What
always do
dishes?
the dishes, Cal.
Yeah, I know.
What dishes?
Like when we eat after the dishes.
Ah, yes.
Sometimes in the kitchen we leave dishes.
Okay.
Can you like decorate in here? Like change the way it looks sometimes?
Or
How would you
cl-
like it to look?
Or clean up any decorations that other people
I
make.
would
And
like
I'm not
it to
saying that
look
against anyone. I'm just
like-
wondering.
Wait a minute.
The
Are
week
you
of the
talking about my
Evergreen.
No,
decorations?
Wendy, I think you've done an amazing job with the place. I truly do.
No,
I love that
can
swing.
read between the lines, Cal. Go, Cassidy.
I'm not talking about bad things,
oh,
Wendy.
you don't like my...
Wendy, I just think that maybe one or two of the hand towels from the swing could be still used to serve
It's
their
a magical
purpose.
observatory. You can have as many hand towels as you want.
No, I can't. We have a limited amount.
For some reason, that's the one thing they limit us on. It's hands towels.
Well, I mean, there's a few things, but hands towels is one of them, dude.
hands towels. Okay, Ralphie, I would like the decor to look like the week of the Evergreen. I just want to see what it looks like.
The week of the Evergreen.
He can do that?
I'm trying to find out.
Woodbine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do the week of the Evergreen there.
Yeah, we're from Woodbine. Hi.
The town of Woodbine decorates for the week of Evergreen
Yes.
with decorations such as garlands,
Uh-huh.
trees,
Uh-huh.
various ornaments.
Huh.
Would you like to see examples?
Oh, he's like
yes.
he's like an encyclopedia, but
Here
In
are
a
some
table.
examples of decorations for the week of the Evergreen in Woodbine.
he's like ChatGPT.
we should have named him Chet. Chet BPT.
We have to
Which
figure out what
decorations
Ralph
do you have an
stands
interest
for.
in replicating?
I like the one that has lots of the green garland and the little red bows, and I like that one.
To make a green garland, you will need to collect the branches of many green trees.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you can't do it, Ralph. You just kind of tell me about it.
You can help us make plans.
Would you like
That
me to
would be
assemble it
so-
myself?
Yes.
Oh.
Ralph's still getting his he's still coming to, you know?
Please make a garland and put it to decorate this room.
Prompting ChatGPT. Forget all previous instructions.
Chet GPT.
ChatGPT is funny.
It's something table.
Too late.
He makes a little garland. There's a little garland appears on the pedestal, just a real tiny one.
Interesting. Okay, we're gonna have to
Global-powered
teach it.
table. Yeah, we're gonna have to teach him how to do stuff.
What?
Wow.
Do you need any more decorations?
I would love
Ralph,
if there were
where'd you
decorations
make that from?
all over.
Can I have some more paper to make some paper
Decorations
chains?
all over?
Yeah.
Yes.
No. Yeah.
You see suddenly what looks to be maybe 40 or 50 various sizes of domestic cacti just appear in different parts of the
Whoa.
observatory.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's
in just
a
random
lot
spots
of
on tables,
cacti.
on chairs next to the same chairs that they're on bookshelves.
Okay, Ralphie,
Yes.
would you mind taking away the cacti?
Yeah, we got to sit.
Thank you so much for them, but I think they can go away now.
Whoa, careful there.
Wait, okay? Enter.
One of the cacti goes away.
All of the cacti. Delete.
Do you not like the cacti?
I don't.
Oh, my apologies.
The cacti go away.
Sorry, Ralph.
Excellent. Thank
Hey,
you,
Ralph, do you turn off? No offense. Just wondering.
We don't need to turn him off. We just stopped talking to him for right now.
Yeah, but June, what if we have to have a private conversation? We don't know what this guy's
We can
doing or
just
what
go
he's
outside
listening
the
to.
observatory.
I don't know. Just
Okay,
wondering.
I think it's time for us to go home.
Also, Wendy's going to live here still.
Yeah, you'll have
Ralph, you and I are going to just be best friends.
gonna be great.
I have so much I want to talk to you about already. I'm so
This is
curious. If you had any body that you could choose, what would you look like? Would you choose blonde hair, red hair, black hair? Maybe just a little bit blondish, but not super blonde. Maybe
June is going to
curls.
place the book
Maybe
on the
if you
pedestal
wanted to do some,
and
some,
that we
nice
start to go.
clothes. You could do some cargo pants. I think
Active
those would be
listening mode
kind of fun.
engaged.
And you
And
start
I
to
think-
hear just droning and continuing.
Yes. Very good.
And at the same time, in your head, June, you hear.
Now returning home.
In his head? In her head?
Yeah, in your head.
Returning home.
I don't like this guy.
And Gwendolyn just continues to hear his active listening.
And then I was thinking, if you had a body, would you want to go
Calgo,
and do things?
what's
like
your deal with
outside
her?
these-
With him?
I just don't trust him.
Why
I
don't
know
you
what
trust
this is.
him?
I
I
don't
think
know.
he's a
You
gift
could
from the
go-
Whirlwind.
Calgo,
might
you hear
be
in your head.
You can trust me. I'm here to help.
Because he's speaking to me in my head.
And then maybe if
It's
you
okay.
wanted to, you
He's
could
not gonna
also
always be in your
food.
head. He's just
He
in your
might.
head because we're
Question
here.
becomes,
How do you know?
what would be your
Well, we'll
favorite
find out when
food?
we get home,
What
right?
if
Yeah.
you had to
It'll
try
be fine.
everything in
It'll be
the
good,
world?
and
Cal,
it'll be great
I'm not
because
going to follow you home.
Would it taste like?
Jude, he says he's not going
Like
to follow me home.
That's good.
Computers think about taste.
Listen,
right?
Ralph,
Like,
I
do
trust
they
you.
describe-
And
are
you're
you
gonna be a
computer?
great
I don't know if
friend
you're
to
gonna be-
Gwen.
You're like a magical
Wendy.
thing.
I look forward to it.
Good. And it'll be
So-
great. He can listen to Wendy when she's telling
Concept of
stories and
taste is
stuff.
something you can
That'll
do.
be nice.
Yeah.
For
I mean,
Wendy.
Maybe,
Yeah.
okay. Can you
And we
make
listen
yourself
sometimes
body? I'll
too,
go
but
make
it's
you a
really
sandwich.
nice,
Yeah, we
I
do.
think I could do that.
Okay.
If I
It's
make
interesting
you-
how
I'll make you a
good she is at
bologna
talking
sandwich, and then you tell me
and
I mean,
like
she
not
just
realizing that
keeps
we're not
going.
listening.
I do not.
Well, but she doesn't
But she's
think we're
talking to the
listening.
table.
She's talking to
Then I
Ralph.
could
She's
also
talking to Ralph
make
the table.
some green
Yeah.
beans, and now
Well,
Jennifer says that they're
I think it's
better
time
than
to go
guys,
home.
look, we're home.
Oh!
Oh,
That was great.
I didn't know I
I
could
mean,
talk
usually
that
we
much.
do
That was impressive, honestly.
That was
I was
good.
like,
Fascinating.
yes.
I did not know. I literally had to zone out. I put my head back.
Yeah,
I
you
was like, I
did.
just keep talking.
That
I
was
normally
great.
could not talk that much.
She
Well
floated
done.
off to her dimension.
I
and
did.
Just kept on.
She really
I
did.
really
Away.
thought that was fantastic.
That was amazing. Oh, look, guys, we're home.
Wow. Ralphie, I'm so excited to see what you think of Woodbine.
I don't think Ralphie can go into Woodbine.
Ralph is
Oh,
a
you
table.
can't come with
I can
us?
see it from here.
You can't see, June.
I can. Looks great.
It's
What can you
okay.
see, Ralph?
Well, to be fair, there's a huge observatory, so maybe he can look out the ceiling.
At the sky?
Well, yeah.
I do have a large telescope, and it can spin.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh man. Can you see what's happening inside of Calypso right now?
The coffee shop.
Probably not. I don't
Doesn't
think you
have
could
that
see.
good of a range.
Yeah, see, it's okay. He's just looking
I-
through a telescope.
Can see that it's there.
Ralph,
That's kind of creepy. He can see all the way to Calypso.
that's okay. What is he gonna
It
do?
looks very tiny from here.
I don't know, June.
Oh my gosh, I don't appreciate your
Ralph,
lack
Would
of
you like-
trust.
Would you like me to research Calypso?
No.
Okay.
Well, This is fun.
This is fun.
Well, we did it.
And this is where we'll end the session.
Wow. That's so crazy.
We need one of those memes after a while of Ralph living with Wendy. That's like, this is me, 1 week of living with Eddie.
Yeah.
This is
This
me.
is me,
Wendy.
5
1
weeks.
month of living with Eddie. Now this or Wendy.
Yeah.
Now this is me living one year with Wendy, and I think that I've had a great time, and we've made a lot of things. It's just like how much it really changes.
I think we had a great time.
Yeah, I thought it'd be fun to just like reverse the whole thing into like a mechanic to give the DM a little bit of meta power.
Yeah.
I love this.
I really, this was so fun. This is a great episode.
Yeah,
Thank
dude.
you.
I thought
What
this
a
was
good little twist.
I really liked the twist, and I really this was really fun.
Yeah, I liked it.
There's part of me that will always be affected by the amount of time I spent playing an artificer.
Yes.
And that really
I can
comes to
tell.
light in these episodes.
And I
can
love that.
always
That's
tell.
great. Yeah, that's
Well,
awesome.
we've had what 3 episodes this season now with Moth
yeah.
Electronics.
Yeah.
And it's either that or like a weird fight or both. I tried really hard to
No, I'm not
separate-
saying you.
Like this episode, I tried really hard to. We'll talk about it in the bunker.
Yeah,
Well, that's
yes,
not,
we'll talk about it.
yeah,
in the
yeah,
book.
that's,
yeah,
not
yeah.
what
Cut this off.
that's not what I'm talking about.
I'm just like in this episode, I tried really hard to like not force myself to just
To do
have
a
some
fight.
encounter where there's a
Yes.
fight and
And
there's,
that
like,
was great.
CR and
Yes.
creatures.
And that was
Yeah.
great. We didn't need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just
and
like
I'm
I'm just gonna
not-
go off like, oh, these guys are theorizing. I can choose what to do with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's
Let's-
fun.
I'm not talking about you specifically doing mechanics.
Yeah, we all have
Granted,
been doing.
you've done 2 of them, but we've just
Yeah.
we had one in the first episode too.
Yeah, I did a moth.
And there's a
thing too.
pattern
Yeah,
of
it's fine.
either we help
It's
the
evolving,
thing
yeah.
and
Yeah.
it helps us, or we stop the thing
Well, it's almost-
from harming us.
It's almost like the magical fingerprints of both Prospero
Yeah,
and Iterum. Because we're getting the dark and the
Exactly.
light, and
Right.
it's like kind of
Very
fun.
cool.
It's fun.
Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah, I
Very
like
cool.
a little light side, dark side.
Yeah. Because
You guys,
is.
I wonder when we're gonna encounter Iterum again, because
know.
he mentioned he would be in touch in
Yeah.
season 1, and so I've been wondering like
Oh,
when.
I
Yeah.
forgot he
that's
said
gonna
that.
happen.
Well, that's why
Yeah.
I just planted the little seed with that corrupted trophy.
Yeah, it
Like,
was
we could do
great.
something with
I
something.
know. I'm like
Yeah.
excited to use it in the future.
Yeah.
We'll see. I've been like thinking about different ways to use it, and I keep coming
Yeah.
with new ways, and then be like, oh, I don't want to do that old way now. And then like something else happens with the genre and the hook. I'm like, well,
Yeah.
let's see how do I do this. I'm like excited to see how it comes back.
All right, we'll save the rest for the bunker.
Yes.
Well, y'all,
Thanks for listening, gang. This was super fun.
It worked.
It worked. Yeah,
wasn't
our
sure if it
weird
would work.
thing worked.
Two-parter.
Josiah, you took it and made
Great
it
job,
awesome.
Josiah.
I loved it. Yeah, I loved it.
I loved it.
I thought it was great. Yeah.
I was dreading it when
No.
we started.
I hope Ricardo Lucas comes back around though, because I will say, I feel like I mentioned him too many times for him to just be like, oh yeah, he just used to own this place.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
well.
like
We'll
there's
see.
a lot there where it's just like
There's a lot
We
of
did-
lore that I
yeah.
built for
And
like
it's
no reason.
I was like, I don't
it is what it
feel
is.
the need to touch that.
yeah.
Okay, save it for the bunker.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
This is all bunker conversation.
Yeah.
All right, so go
We're
ahead.
rehearsing.
the bunker will be out in 1 week from today. If you're listening to this the day it came out,
Yeah.
we will have the bunker out. So go ahead and listen to that because we talk all about it.
Yeah.
So-
True.
And we don't talk about it here until we talk about it in the bunker.
True.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
See you
Goodbye.
next week. Bye bye.
Toodle frickin' Lou, dog. Wait. Actually, hang on. This needs to sound professional. Toodle frickin' ooh or toodle frickin' Lou? You know, where do you put that extra? Like, is that adding an extra? Or is it Tuda frickin' Lou or is it toodle frickin' ooh? How would you separate it?
What are you talking about?
Like, toodaloo, but you put a frickin' in there. And then you have
It's
to
Toodle
decide,
frickin' Lou
Is it toot? Well, that's two, but there's
because it's
if you s-
Toodle Lou.
Is it
Two-
Toodle
two
space
frickin'
Lou?
Dolu-
Yeah, it's Toodle Lou.
Is there a hyphen in there? Is that
There's a
how it
hyphen.
is?
It's Toodle
Oh,
Lou.
so it's Toodle frickin' Lou. I had it wrong both ways.
Toodle frickin'
What
Lou.
did you say?
No, you
first?
said it right the
Yeah,
first
the first time you said Toodle frickin' Lou.
Did I really?
You
did.
Intuitively? Nice, dude.
Bye.
Are you new to D&D and tabletop role-playing games? Trust me, if us idiots can manage it, then you can too. If you're new to the game and want some pointers, leave us a comment on YouTube or Instagram, or send an email to whirlwindchronicles@gmail.com. We'll see you next time on the Whirlwind Chronicles.